Hello, everyone, and welcome to Random Number Generation, the GDQ Hotfix show about randomizers, randomizer-adjacent content, random speedruns in this case, and the communities and wonderful folks behind them. I'm Skybills, your host, and this is episode 129, Pokemon Legends ZA, with the one and only T-Pat, everyone in the speedrunning community's favorite meteorologist. We have a crew of wonderful commentators here as well. We have Etiquette, we have Spider C, and we have Shenanigans. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing?
Yeah. Hey, Sky. Thanks for having me, first of all, and thanks for having us. You said, I remember that you asked me like, hey, I know this isn't a randomizer, but is there RNG in your video game? And
yes.
I said, Sky, let me tell you about the battle zones. So we will have plenty of RNG in this run. And first of all, I'm very, very honored to be able to show Pokemon Legends ZA for the very first time on GDQ, which will be one of the runs that will be featured at AGDQ as well. I'm going to go actually a little deeper. I'm doing rank E instead of rank F. So we'll fill the 3-hour slot for you, Sky.
Well, not only just fill it, I mean, people came here to see some video games, some random video gaming in general. So for folks who don't know, RNG is also not only about randomizers, but we like to showcase random speedruns as well. So T-Pat, would you like to tell me how random this speedrun is? And all of our fantastic commentators too, feel free to chime in.
I'll actually leave this one for the commentators, give them some of the spotlight too, because I did invite plenty of people.
Who wants to take it?
Not me.
They're
I release context.
Decide.
All right, fine. So for this run, a lot of the game is pretty set in stone. You're just kind of doing your standard movement, picking up items, catching Pokemon, etc. The main RNG in this game is the battle zones. We're going to do, I think there's like 10 of them across the whole run. This run does maybe like 6 of them total.
Yeah, it'll be 6.
Yeah, so within the battle zones, there are multiple ways to gain points. You're trying to get to a certain score to advance. Some battle zones, earlier in the run, you only need about 5,000 points. Later ones, you need up to 45,000 points. Yep, and there's cards, and those cards, when you complete the tasks that they assign you, those will give you bonus points. And then also battling trainers will give you points. So you may enter a battle zone and you need 45,000 points and you pick up a card. Oh, use super effective moves for 1,000. Or, I'm going to have electric moves. Okay, I'll have to figure that out for 4,000. Wow, that's a lot. 10 rock moves for 20,000 points. Oh my goodness.
Excellent, yeah.
Yeah, so
we're giving Sky a little taste of, I know TCG is a stretch, but there are cards in this game. Without further ado, let us get started. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck. Have fun, T-Pat.
Can we call that
Legends
20K cards,
ZA? First of all,
rares?
This is another fantastic game that I absolutely loved. I mean, I loved Arceus so much, and I'm so glad that the Legends series came back. And yeah, this is a fantastic game. And if you haven't seen the battles in this game, buckle up. They are fun. They are a blast. They look super anime. And it's going to be super, super fun. Okay, first thing to do is, of course, the options menu. Text fast.
Pokemon Speedrun Classic.
Yep.
First try.
There.
There's no confirm option, so it's even better, though.
By the way, I just want to mention, we actually don't know if picking the girl or the boy is faster yet, because no one has really bothered to go through how much the companions talk, because you'll get the opposite gender compared to what you pick. For me, I picked the girl because there was one stream where I was picking the boy and I kept failing the options menu like 5 times in a row and I was getting frustrated. And then on the first time I picked the girl, it was like flawless. So I'm like, you know what? We're going to stick with it.
Yeah, I always like to joke that I have like 3 reset points in this run. The first reset point is if I don't do the options menu in under 45 seconds. The second is if I don't get the 5-shot on the Pancham, which is like right after you pick your starter. And the third one is the very last part of the run, the rank A battle zone, because you can still pull back a PB at any point in this game. Let me tell you.
Really
that.
can.
Yeah. This game is actually a great race game. If someone wants to mention how fun it is to race this game because of the wild swings of RNG and time.
Yeah, the races have been a lot of fun. We did a lot of races when the game first came out, and trying to figure out the route and everything like that, trying out new route variations. And I can think of at least one or two of those races where like everybody in the race held the lead at some point in the run. And even though there's like all this RNG, oh yeah, these are huge races, by the way. And even though there's all this RNG, like everyone still kind of finishes, within the same 10 minutes or so, which for a Pokemon game, a week or two after release is actually a pretty big accomplishment.
Yeah, we did that one
starters, I saw
run.
that some people in chat, including Sky, was mentioning the starters here.
Yeah.
We have 2 Johto starters in Chikorita and Totodile, and then the Gen 5 fire starter of Tepig. If everybody in chat could tell us your favorite out of these 3, who you picked in your casual playthrough. For me, I did pick Totodile in my casual playthrough.
Same.
I picked Tepig because I'm a fire starter guy.
I picked Chikorita.
Mods.
I have a coworker who plays, and he picked Chikorita as well.
It's a bold choice to start your adventure without a Pokemon.
Yeah. Good way of putting it.
Funny enough, you're going to see it in this cutscene. There's like a hidden 4th option. Since this Pancham, which just stole our bag, is on the screen, you can actually walk up and attempt to pick the Pancham as your starter. And you get a bit of some funny dialogue.
I like to
not the girl, but the guy with the Ultra Ball haircut. He will be very important today.
Yeah.
It's true.
Very, very important NPC.
He's either going to be very important or just completely absent, and there's no
just non-existent. But for the run, we are picking Totodile.
Yay!
Yeah, it's the starter choice has actually been kind of back and forth. Believe it or not, Chikorita. So normally, if you know anything about Pokemon speedruns, like the grass starter never gets any love. It's always water or fire.
Grass has some very, very niche scenarios.
But Chikorita actually has something that the other 2 don't. And that is that the first stab move they get, so stab being same type attack bonus, so first move of their type is going to be Leafage, which is a physical move. And you're actually going to see here in this battle, first of all, this is like the real-time battle system.
What you're going to see here is this is no longer turn-based. Everything is just in the overworld. And yes, I can move like my character around. And if I do that, the Totodile will like follow me a little bit, which is very cute.
But yeah, so as part of this real-time battle, we're going to be actually using moves like Leer, which maybe get like 1 use in a speedrun, but we're gonna see it quite a bit. And Leafage actually gets boosted by Leer because it's a physical move, whereas both Totodile and Tepig get Water Gun or Ember, which are special moves. That being said, we do pick Totodile for a few different reasons. It is not the fastest to get through the Totodile section, but it does fill a niche when it comes to move typing that we will sort of address when we get to the battle zones later on.
I was honestly thinking when I also submitted rank F for GDQ, of which I think like half a dozen of us did it. I put it as an incentive to like pick my starter because rank F, where you don't go super, super deep into the game, it's actually like totally viable to pick Tepig or Chikorita or Totodile. Yeah. It's like you can just make it work, and thought that would be a very fun thing. For today, I'm going to rank E, which is a little bit deeper than the kind of bite-sized category that you'll see at AGDQ. My goal today is I'm just going to do like any percent and then stop at rank E, because that will be just under 3 hours. Hopefully it will be closer to 2.5. And I'll just give you a little bite-sized taste of what the run is about. And as we get deeper and deeper into the game, the plot does thicken deeper and deeper, so we end up seeing more cutscenes as we're introduced to more characters. And the game is very, very long. I did see in chat somebody asked what world record is. Shen, would you like to tell them about your world record in this game?
Yeah, so any percent is 6:25:25, so just under 6.5 hours. And then I also run AOP, which is quite a bit longer at 8:50.
It's really impressive that you guys got that done to 625 so quickly.
Absolutely wild. Blows my mind, like how much all of you and when I say all of you, I mean like, you know, Shen and Etiquette and Head Bob especially, who has had kind of like the master document of the routing changes. Like the whole community has been involved in kind of creating ideas, borrowing ideas, optimizing ideas. And to put it in perspective, I think on the first day or like day 2 speedruns were like 8:05 to 8:30, and we're now down to 6:25. So we've improved by like 2 hours in the first 1 month of the game being out. And it's outstanding. A little frustrating because I'm actually a strat behind, by the way, so I will not be doing any of the new strats because I haven't learned them yet.
They wouldn't save time in this category because you're not playing as far, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, true.
If you were doing a full-on any percent run, it would matter a little bit more to be doing a new route.
Being a strat behind is the perpetual state of this game.
Yeah, that too.
It's honestly, it's the perpetual state of like a new Pokemon game in general. The amount of times that you go into someone's stream and it's like, wait, we're doing this now? You know, it's a thing.
I will also say, like, we're still even in the process of figuring out this new route. Speaking of Head Bob, shoutouts. I literally, a minute ago, got a DM. Retest plus Brick Break. It did kill at level 69. So we're like coming up with strats for some of the fights, like, during this, as we speak.
Yeah, one of the things that we've been taking a lot of inspiration from the Japanese community, actually. The Japanese community and the English community for Pokemon, like there's some interaction between us, but for the most part, we're kind of like in our own separate worlds. And so when someone puts up a new Japanese run, it's always like, all right, what is different? What can we learn from this? And Kitamura is actually the one recently who got a 613 in Japanese. Japanese text being a little bit faster than English. So probably similar caliber run to the 625, but it's, a lot of stuff was different. And so it was a mad scramble to try and figure out what was different. What of this do we want to take? What of this do we want to maybe time out and try to improve on, stuff like that?
Yeah, the main takeaway of this like most recent reroute was Kitamura was getting a bunch of rare candies, and at first we kind of didn't think they were that important, but seeing how much the getting very over leveled kind of makes a big difference in the rogue mega fights, which is like one of the main parts of the game. It really does feel like a major difference. And just like as an example, for the Mawile mega fight just on its own, it does an attack called Moonblast, and it jumps out of the battle zone where you're unable to attack it, and it does a 50-second long barrage of attacks, and it can do that up to 2 times in a battle. So you can lose a minute 40 just watching the Moonblast animation.
So being able to do what's called zero cycling it is like very, very important now.
Yeah, so you save back a minute 40 by just zero cycling it, killing it before it can jump out of the arena. It's these kind of things, like they add up, and with the new route ideas, we're getting pretty high level. We're able to do this more and more.
I'm really excited to be
concept.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm really excited to show off rank E instead of rank F, because we actually get to do a few more of these rogue mega battles. In rank F, we only are gonna do 1, and it's actually just technically a tutorial rogue mega battle. In H rank after that, E, D, C, B, and A, you do 3 more, but you're on your own, and we have to use our own Pokemon. So I will be doing the first trio, and even those 3 have some very unique strats that are incorporated into how to defeat them as fast as possible. It is something that I actually really, really loved about this game. I love the action RPG elements of like Arceus, so to speak. And as somebody who plays Final Fantasy VII Remake casually, It's just like, all right, action RPG. Now time to show off like how cool this is. And to go from that level to like a speedrun optimization was something that was new for me. And even I'm still trying to improve like a more accurate cycle of those moves. Because as you saw, even in like those first battles, what we can't do is we can't spam moves. Because each move has a cooldown. And I'm sure you guys know the cooldown times more accurately, but let's just say they're like, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds. Like we literally, if you use tackle, you have to wait 4 seconds in order to use tackle again, which gives us the bandwidth to use other moves like Leer while we're waiting. So the rogues are not as simple, and every battle is not as simple as spam Mega Horn, spam Aerial Ace. It's not quite that, because we do have to take the cooldown into consideration, especially on the rogues.
And then another mechanic that's going to be introduced later is like the Mega Gauge and the Mega Meter. Once we gain access to Mega Evolution, you have a little bar in the bottom right corner during your battles. And as you do attacks, you fill up the gauge, and you can spend that gauge to either Mega Evolve or use what are called plus moves. And using moves will fill that gauge. So we were mentioning Totodile being the starter we're picking now. It doesn't really matter in this category because we don't do very many of the Mega Fights, but later on it gets a very, very good moveset for both charging that meter, because as you use moves, you charge it, and faster moves charge it faster because you're using more moves.
Yeah, because that Mega Meter charges per move.
Yep.
So using moves that have a fast cooldown means you're just using more moves and charging faster. It's like damage per second, but it's build Mega Gauge per second. Right?
Yeah. And then also Totodile helps us boost our damage per second because it gets the fantastic move Screech, which
lovely
will actually come into play later. But the debuff moves and the buff moves, they work on a timing system. So when you use Leer, for example, you drain your opponent's defense for 12 seconds. But if you instantly use another Leer, they would stack, and you drain their defense for 24 seconds.
24 seconds.
Yeah, Screech lasts for 30.
There's no stages, because in regular Pokemon games, the stages can go plus minus 6, which if you do it in the plus side, that's effectively it's a 400 or 300% like multiply, or
300%
multiplier.
increase.
Yes.
So it's 400% total, yeah.
Yeah, but there's only plus and minus 1. So moves like Screech, which usually are supposed to be minus 2 for defense, just end up lasting longer. So Leer is 12 seconds, and Screech is a 30-second debuff.
Yeah, so stacking those becomes very, very powerful, because not only are you able to build that meter with Totodile quickly, you're also getting the huge benefit of dropping your opponent's defense. So when you do send out, not spoiling, it will destroy. Destroy.
We're giving you all these explanations now because I'm still in the cutscenes.
Yeah.
like it's the beginning of a Pokemon game. I can't blame them for kind of like lore dumping at the beginning, because again, it's a Legends game, it's brand new, things are going to be very different. There's a lot to intake, and I'd rather get the explanations out right now than to try to explain it during the Rogues, because we're speedrunners, so if you blink, it will be over.
You're getting close to what I call like when you gain control and get to play, because you're about to go off on a rival fight and you actually get to play a little bit. But this is very much the cutscene part of the game, unfortunately.
Yeah, they did just download the ZA Royale. Okay, so the plot of the game is we're on vacation in Lumiose City 5 years after the events of XY. So this is actually AZ, who now decided to build a hotel. His friend Urbane here, or if you pick the boy character, it's actually Tawny. Basically, like, sees us right away. It's like, hey, I'm shooting a ad, like, commercial for the hotel. Come join me. And that's how we get roped into this. They mentioned that we should help them join the ZA Royale, which is the citywide tournament that happens at night every night. And after we gain like so many points to get a promotion match, we could increase our ranking, and we have to start at Z. And yes, the goal is to get all the way to A. And you might be thinking, wait, we're going from Z to E today in 3 hours? Don't worry, we might have a shortcut for you.
Also, a big moment just occurred. We learned how to both run, which is obviously fast, and roll. Spider, you want to cover? We like to cover rolling for the people.
There are several different forms of movement that you can do. You can obviously walk, that's slow. You can run, that's decently fast. And then you can start rolling. And there's 2 types of rolling that you can do. You can either just do normal rolling, or you can do, if you crouch before you start rolling, that's actually faster. And it has an extra benefit of if you do normal rolls, you get slowed down when you're in a fight. But I will then let T-Pat go back and talk about this fight.
Oh, this isn't the rival fight, like classic, rival fight. The thing is that Urbane actually has both the other starters. So we picked Totodile, so yeah, what a cheater. So he has now the Tepig and the Chikorita. He thankfully gives us the one where we could get a level first of all. But now that we're fighting the Chikorita, I'm gonna kind of err against using Water Gun as much as possible. But you see, I weave one in because, well, I was waiting for moves to cool down anyways. So here I could Water Gun, but I'm gonna wait for Tackle. I think this is gonna live on 1.
Yeah.
No, I got it. Okay.
Yeah, that fight against the Chikorita is really neat because you want to use Tackle as much as possible, and so you're just weaving your other attacks in between your tackles to maximize your DPS there.
Yeah, and then when I notice the Leer is gonna run out, I'll weave in that Leer at the same time. So there's a nice little rhythm. I like to put it that way, that rhythm is very important in this game, especially for the rogues. Once you're in a good rhythm, it can go real fast.
It's all about that DPS rotation.
Yeah. You'll see it a lot in the Absol fight in particular. There's a very standard rhythm, and then you have to make little optimizations based off of what happens during the Absol fight. It's very interesting. So we see some insta rolling here. We should also mention with the rolling, you want to make sure that when you finish your rolling animation, your stick is neutral. We call it neutral rolling. If you're holding a direction in your roll end, you have a little bit of end lag to it.
I'll show you the difference. So I'm holding a direction, and see how I get a little bit of a walk at the end of that. Yeah, we want to avoid that. I don't want to walk at all. So by not pressing any direction on the L stick, I get those instantaneous rolls.
The downside of that is that it makes it very hard to change directions when you're rolling.
Yeah. You'll
it's
see
very easy to accidentally just turn and go completely wrong direction.
Especially if you try and do it really quick, and then you get controller snap back, and it's oh, that's a 360 or a 180. It's I'm just the wrong way though.
Yeah, and there are moments where then you got to turn left and right, go up and down stairs, and it's just run, just run.
Yeah,
I give up. I give up.
I get up to the Pokemon Center, I'm okay, we're running. I could have done another roll, but I don't think it would have been worth it.
Yeah, it's hard to angle it fast enough, and it's it actually makes it really interesting doing movement in this game because it's surprisingly complicated. There's a lot of depth to how you time and angle your rolls and stuff. It's a neat element, I would say, to running this.
I kind of hate that rolling is the fastest movement. We discovered that, but it does add a nice element of skill. It's not hard to do, but here I can make little micro adjustments in how I'm angled.
Yeah.
So those are little things that you'll see me do. Is I think the key is just start. I call it crouch rolling. There's regular rolling, there's neutral rolling, and then there's crouch rolling. And crouch rolling is the fastest.
Yeah, at least over decently sized gaps. If you're only doing 2 rolls, you just kind of do whatever to get that movement done.
Funny enough, I think from Hotel Z to where Urbane stands is perfectly 2 rolls.
Yep, that one's
but
exactly 2 rolls.
You gotta stand up and talk to him.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna run at it.
It's a goofy. It's weird that there's a Pokemon game that there's a lot of movement that matters.
Oh right, I got a backstrike on that Fletchling. Ah no, it broke out. I'm so unlucky.
Dude, you didn't get the 0% catch. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hate to see it.
One day.
This is, in fact, a Pokemon game. We will catch Pokemon, but far less than Arceus.
Yeah,
But far more than a normal Pokemon game. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, we are story required to catch 5. That is required for the story, and then additionally, we need to achieve a few things throughout the run.
Let's see here. Shen, what's chance is this, by the way?
29%.
Yeah! Got it, baby! Let's go!
Yo!
Let's go.
RNG at work.
Yeah, it's
payback
it's like
for the
a 1 in
Fletchling
5 to
breakout.
catch that. I think it's 19% if I'm not mistaken.
I'm pretty
Like,
sure it's
legit
29, but I
legit
could be
worthy to
wrong.
be excited there. You just save time.
Well, speaking of stuff to be excited for, by the way, I did want to remind you all that Awesome Games Done Quick 2026, which you might see some of these faces there, will be live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania from January 4th through the 10th. Registration is open, so be sure to register. If you want to experience the event in person, visit gdq.gg for more info. So our own T-Pat here got in as a host, which we are super excited
Hey,
for.
let's go.
I'm very excited. Thank you.
And our Pokemon community here, do y'all want to talk about, recently found out that ZA Legends did get in, so why don't we give some shout outs there where shout outs are due?
Yeah,
Big shout out to Zypodic for getting Legend ZA rank F in. It's just, yeah, we have an incredible community, and I can't think of any other time where like the lot of us all kind of like discussed like almost like as a group like what might be the best best option, best show for a GDQ, and we all were just kind of like, yeah, rank F's looking pretty good.
I'm always happy to see the new runners get in too, so it's nice that Podic's getting a first run. Always happy to see people get their first time on the big stage.
Yeah, and then for other Pokemon at GDQ, we've got Spider actually in the call is on backup for the Legends ZA run, which is very exciting. And then we have TTS for Life is doing Heart Gold Soul Silver any percent Manipulus, which is a really cool run. I don't think
I'm really
that
looking forward to that.
I don't think that variation has been shown off at a GDQ yet, so that's really exciting. And then the finale of GDQ is going to be ADEF doing an Emerald Randomizer Pick Your Main, which is a very unique run, but it's going to be a great show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun to watch, especially.
I love that it's a randomizer of sorts. You know, I always like to see randomizers get the spotlight, so that makes me happy.
Yeah.
We made a quick pit stop to Mabel, who actually tells us about research in this game. It is not the same research as it was in Legends Arceus. So just a quick recap. In Arceus, the whole point of the speedrun was to gain research points because that was the gate to progress the plot to each successive area, you know, from Obsidian Fieldlands to Crimson Mirelands, etc. And we needed 8,500 total research points, or rank 5, to finish. Here, the research is more like, aside from this research reward, which I had to collect, that is plot required. Everything else is optional. Like you can get good, they're mostly good TMs. Like you just get progressively better and better TMs for, you know, catching 10 normal types, then catching 20 normal types, and so on and so forth. But that is something that is no longer required. So the game is definitely built much differently than Arceus.
You kind of talk about there's no evil team in this game. The evil team is kind of accidentally opening Mabel's research and getting 12 ranks when you don't need them, and getting an extra 1 minute long cutscene for no reason. One of my AOP runs accidentally opened up Mabel's research and lost 2 minutes. Claiming all of the Pokemon cards. It's like, ooh, that's not good.
If I open it, I might get like 1 or 2. Maybe 3 if I'm unlucky, but it shouldn't be that bad. Hey, I'm taking a detour. I'm not going straight to the hotel. I'm instead climbing this roof. What am I doing?
Andy.
So the number by Totodile is currently 8. We're gonna make that number 14, which is really good.
Yeah.
It's worth the 20-ish seconds going out of your way for these 2 items.
Yeah, and they are both experience candy smalls, which are worth 800 experience points.
Yeah.
So
and yes,
interestingly,
in fact, I will use them right now.
Yeah,
interestingly enough, you can like randomly pick up these candies, but those 2 up there are guaranteed, so it's worth going out of your way for those.
Yeah, it used to be the get a random S candy and save 30 seconds. But now it's like a 25-ish second detour that we basically just always take. And if you do happen to still get an S candy off the ground, it's just like bonus. It's not really worth skipping.
I was told, because it happened to me once and I wasn't prepared for it. Literally, the first time I learned about the 2 candies on the roof was the exact run that I got an S candy. I'm like, oh, and I panicked and I only got one of them on the roof, so I didn't even do the type save at all.
Yeah, it's
you can either still get both of them on the roof and then you're level 15, but obviously you're only gaining 1 extra level for getting 3 candies. So the real strat is you actually don't take the roof detour. You just take the 1 S candy, get to level 12, and just take the 30-second like time save of not going on the roof.
Yeah.
I would lose time in this run because I needed a different outfit like right away. No offense to anyone who likes the outfit, but like I needed a different outfit.
You get used to it, unfortunately.
Oh
no. You actually can change outfits in this game at the cost of 5 seconds, but you know,
that is the best 5 seconds I'll ever lose in a speed run. I'm telling you. Wait, would it be against the rules to like have the DLC and at least use the DLC clothing?
Ooh, I don't know.
You would still have to take the time to equip it.
I don't care.
Okay,
Sold.
I mean, that would be valid.
I think they told us that the DLC doesn't take place until after the main story, so it wouldn't matter for any percent at the very least.
Yeah. A lot of people in chat. I went clothes shopping ASAP. What's up, T-Pat? What's up?
I was gonna say we're in the battle zone now, which is going to be something we will be frequenting the run. It is definitely like the main point of not just rank F or rank E, but like literally the whole run.
Yeah, so basically the way the battle zones work is you have to get a certain number of points. You get a flat amount of points for defeating trainers. Basically every rank, so everyone in the city basically is somewhere between rank Z and A. And each individual rank, like rank Z, every trainer is going to be worth 350 points. Rank Y, everybody's worth 400 points. So you get a flat amount of points for that. And that's all you're really going to see in this battle zone. The other interesting thing about this battle zone is they kind of tell you about sneaking up on your opponent. If you get seen by your opponent like you do in a normal Pokemon game, like, oh, you got into the trainer's vision, you locked eyes with them, there's like we don't know the exact chance, it's like 50% chance to be caught off guard, and then you can't move for like 5 seconds, which is really punishing. But you can sneak up on your opponent and get a extra little damage boost. It's like a 50% boost to the move that you use. And so it's definitely beneficial to be unseen. The other thing is getting seen is not a like, you know, it's not a Boolean thing. Like it's not, oh, I am seen or I'm not. It's like a meter like you would see in a stealth game, for example. It's like, oh, somebody has started to see you. So you have the ability to like get out of the way, go hide behind something. It's really funny because you can like hide behind a tree or like a chair. And yeah, and then the other thing that we'll probably talk a lot more about once we get to the next battle zone, which will be in about 20 to 30 minutes, is there's the advent of bonus cards that give you bonus points for accomplishing specific tasks. And so that, like, this probably seemed a little bit lame, us hyping it up as like the main thing of the run, and it's just fighting 3 trainers.
And this one is scripted. I will say, down that alleyway, there's a rank X trainer, and you are like not supposed to beat that trainer. They have a level 18 Pidgeotto and 18 Onix. So if you tried to fight them, you probably ran into a big problem. Funny enough, that was the zone that was in the original demo. For example, I got to play it at PAX West. And we did that Z zone, and it's like, go try to beat the X rank trainer, and everybody gets their butt kicked. So it's like trying to teach you that there might be higher rank trainers than you also in the zone. So be cautious. We may or may not want to see them. I'm also gonna teach one more move.
Defeat trainers higher ranked than you.
Is in fact a card that we can get. But yeah, like that one obviously is scripted. It is. Let me put it this way: that first trainer with the Bellsprout, I snuck up, used bite, and I won the fight. Yeah, without the candies, I've lost to that battle before because we do pick Totodile, and if the Bellsprout just goes growth, Vine Whip, you can just lose.
Yeah,
and I have. So that's why we take the candy detour. I already realized that time back. Like I already got the time back.
Yeah, right now
from the two candies.
Yeah, I think pretty much the average is like, I don't know, maybe like a 34 flat with the candy route, and there's not much variance because you're pretty much just doing the same thing every time. On the old route, before you pick up the candies, you'd occasionally get the really, really like fast starts. You get like 33x or whatever. You have runs that are like 35 flat. You lose like a whole minute because it's like, oh my goodness, I got crit
also
by
if you don't even get a single extra small candy, which is only 100 base EXP, Totodile goes into this fight at level 9, and you don't even have bite for the Slowpoke. So you would have to use the Mareep and try to like Thunder Shock it a couple times and then switch in. And it was just like miserable. You're just like, oh, I didn't get an XS candy. One little piece of candy.
Well, part of it was if you didn't catch all 5 Pokemon in the Zone 1. If you catch the Mareep, you get the level. If you don't catch the Mareep, then you run into issues. Or if you don't catch the Weedle or something. So as long as you caught everything, you still barely would get level 10, but it would be like within a few XP. At least you didn't have to rely on the X-Small.
Shen, I just want to tell you that the Battle Zone training is paying off. I gold split that rank.
Yeah,
nice.
Let's go.
Yeah, gold splits. All right, rank Y. Only, what was it? 67. Only 20 to go.
Yeah, but the T-Pat's been doing a lot of Battle Zone training recently because, as we're alluding to, they are kind of the main, like, randomness / like biggest time save parts of the run. And even though there is randomness, obviously, like, you know, you can get bad cards. Being more equipped to deal with the battle zones, you can save a lot of time even if you have like a bad outcome, or you can make more advantage out of getting good luck. So there's a lot of skill within the battle zones, and
like the ability to capitalize on good RNG and also damage control bad RNG is very much like the range of skill you need to have as a player for those zones. And it's something I've up to this point had not been very good at, but as Shen can attest, I've put in some very strong effort, especially yesterday. I kind of went through like a boot camp session on stream where I was doing zones and then watching back, and we were discussing, here are the mistakes you made, here are the inaccuracies, here's what you could do better, like here's what you did good, and really like sitting down and studying. It's something that hasn't really come very easy to me, but I'm starting to feel a lot more confident. And I forgot to say this to my commentators. If I say anything bad about myself, you can respectfully tell me to shut up. Because I am okay at this game.
I will gladly do that for you, T-Pat.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You're great at this game, T-Pat.
You need to be nice to yourself. You're great.
Yeah. Everybody should be nice to yourself. I would love to see some less than 3s all go around.
Aw. Well,
Because we're all here to have fun and play Pokemon and show off a really fun game.
Do I have time to just read off something real quick on behalf of
Yeah,
GDQ?
I mean, unless you want a bite of this croissant curry, Sky, I guess
nah.
the round would be. I got you.
No, I'm good. No. Speaking of like newer video games, and there's been a lot here this year. Currently, right now, I want to remind folks that Frost Fatale submissions are currently open until the 23rd. And Femme Fatale is a community of women and femmes who share a passion for speedrunning, gaming, and charity. In addition to their 2 flagship events, they host activities year-round in their community Discord, like Game of the Month and randomizer events. Type !FF in chat to learn more and get involved. I love the Fatale community, and I hope they do something like this for Game of the Month. This really seems like a fun game, Pokemon ZA Legends, especially with the shorter categories to jump into. And y'all have put so much work into this game so far, considering it's only been out about a month. Yes, I know. Where has time gone, everyone? This has only been out about a month, and I would love to see Fatale pick up this game.
Month and 2 days.
Yeah, about that, right?
Yup, month and 2 days.
Has there been any updates so far that have changed the speedrun up? It's always an odd question to ask as someone who runs more old school stuff, but I always want to ask about that.
Weirdly enough, I don't think there's been any patches, but
Yeah?
There was one patch, but it didn't
didn't
do anything.
It didn't impact us at all. If anything, it actually fixed a bug that no one really ran into until after the patch.
Yeah, exactly.
Meaning it's not completely fixed. But there used to be a bug where, like, if you're in a battle zone and you mega evolve between a trainer's Pokemon, they could like get soft locked in place, which apparently still happens. But that's like the only notable change for us.
Okay. Wow. So nothing too significant though.
No.
Also, speaking of which, does anybody want to explain what glitches there are in this game? Because I know some people are always interested in if there are. I personally am doing technically glitchless. There isn't really anything that's terribly impactful, but there was at least one that we've considered.
Yeah. So the main thing, there is something you can do with a bench, and like you can run out of bounds or something. I don't know. No one's found a good use for that yet. The main one that can see use in runs, and I've actually seen some of the Japanese runners do this, is the idea of cooldown cancels. So in battle, you'll notice above like where it says Fletchling on the screen, it'll have like a runaway icon with the minus button. So if you hit minus in any battle, you'll actually be able to run away and forfeit the battle, essentially. And in order to forfeit, you have to go through a confirmation screen. And so the idea is you use your move at the same time that you forfeit the battle. You decline forfeiting the battle, and that cancels the cooldown. So it would be most useful probably here in the early game when we don't have a lot of moves to choose from, and we're not like one-shotting our enemies. Later on, we're going to be one-shotting a lot more stuff, so it's not going to be so useful on trainer battles, but those rogue battles where the Pokemon have like 10, 20 times the amount of HP it's supposed to have, cooldown canceling would be really effective there as well.
I think most of us were just kind of like acknowledge that it exists, but it's also like kind of lame. like the cooldowns is actually makes it kind of interesting to route around.
Yeah, because if you were canceling the cooldown on your moves, you would just only click whatever your strongest move is, and you would every battle would just be like, okay, Mega Horn, Mega Horn, Mega Horn, Mega Horn, Mega Horn, or like I don't know, bite, like whatever your strongest move is, you're just spamming it the entire battle.
Yeah, we were talking about the
it just makes it less interesting.
Yeah, how the DPS rotations and move rotations is interesting, and the cooldown canceling just kind of takes away from that. So
yeah,
that's
the other
why
side of it is it might get patched. Like
exactly,
we never know if these, because I feel like if Nintendo ever gets a hold of cooldown canceling, they'll be like, oh yeah, that's a glitch. We'll just patch that out, and then what would we do? We'd never be able to do it again. So,
I mean, you never know. Like this game references speedrunning, so the big Pikachu actually knows we exist. True. So you never know. my uncle who works for Nintendo.
Any -%. Any hyphen percent.
Speedrun was one word. That's all we can hope for.
That's
true.
Yes, I was actually so excited to be like, oh my god, I was literally more excited that speedrun was one word.
Yeah, any dash percent makes me laugh though. Every time I see it.
So
think-
T-Pat, what are these?
I know things are
what
still
these pink
yeah.
things on the wall.
Warts. These are little mega crystals. So as I break them, I'm collecting what are called mega shards. They're not like super duper useful on their own, but there's a company in town called Quartzartico, which is like really nope, don't.
I'm blushing.
That happens.
Yeah, there's like a company in town that's just like, hey, you can trade these shards in for like some cool items. Plus, like, it'll help like keep our city like a little bit cleaner because they're a little unsightly in the way they kind of treat them like, you know, like a zit on this building. So here, I'll get this one for you. Oh, that was worth 3. Nice. So I will, you know what? I'll help out the city, you know, make sure that our beautiful city looks nice and clean and pretty. And, you know, I'll get a little reward at the end. Maybe 2, in fact, if I do a really good job.
Maybe like 13 if you do an excellent job.
You know, that might incentivize me. You know, Black Friday's coming up. Maybe they got a sale on, you know, certain items, perhaps.
Yeah.
Pokemon
So we
has
get
been known to do
introduced
things on
to-
different days.
I was gonna say we get introduced to what looks like could be the evil team, but yeah, no. Oh, I probably accidentally led Fletchling here.
Yeah, I was about to mention that.
If I
Whichever
do, I'm
Pokemon-
actually gonna lead Quick Attack because I almost never kill anyways.
Yeah, I like
actually,
the
I'll do
pack as
Attack.
well here. I do both if I ever accidentally do the Fletchling.
That
Whatever
should
Pokemon
be
you have
enough.
on your bar when you enter a battle, that's the Pokemon getting sent out. So you can have out the Fletchling and collect your Mega Shards. At some eventual point, you'll hit deep head over, and the bar will go back over top of like Totodile on the bottom left, and then you would send out the Totodile. So that you'll see sometimes we're like awkwardly using one Pokemon, but we're like tabbed over another one, so then that one gets sent out later.
Not very good damage. Okay.
Yeah, low special attack. You're able to see that on the Chikorita potentially. Sometimes you can judge your stats earlier.
Yeah, well, I think the Totodile's okay. It's not like
Yeah. It's
Speaking
not
of
reliable,
the
but-
starter stats, there's actually one thing that's interesting is that we are guaranteed 3 perfect IVs on our starters, which we have never seen before other than Let's Go, I suppose.
Let's
That
Go
hasn't come up in a game before.
It's kind of nice actually, because if you just roll perfect attack, which is basically a 50-50, you basically always have a runnable Totodile. So you very rarely have to reset.
I just had a thought. If the big Pikachu is in fact watching, I should catch a Pikachu, like for that.
Oh. Okay.
Bang.
Okay.
Nice.
Very simple.
I took
Pikachu
that a
capture.
little safer than normal.
Uh-huh.
That's for you, the Pokemon Company International.
John Pikachu will be proud.
Grabbing this burn heal.
My
here
uncle who
just
works
in
at
case.
Nintendo will be pleased.
Yeah, during this segment, this is kind of like the chores part of the run. There's a lot we're doing. The Switch games, we all like every single one of these routes kind of gets to this point where we're gonna need a bunch of fly points later in the run, and we may as well go get all those fly points now and collect a bunch of items along the way. Especially because we need those mega shards, which we're alluding to being pretty important later. So this part of the run's gonna be kind of doing the chores that Emma's gonna give us, which is, hey, go do these 3 side quests real quick and then come back to me. But
She looks a little less busy than Silene, but you know, we'll help out.
yeah. But during those 3 side quests, we're gonna do like maybe 5 or 6 personal side quests of going, getting some fly points, maybe getting some goodies, a couple goodies here and there. So that's gonna be the next bit here.
As etiquette would say,
funny.
lock in.
You got to lock in here. This section, this like maybe, what's our timer at? 46 minutes. It goes till about 50. So about 10 minutes. This section is like probably one of the most looked at sections when it comes to routing. Just because like we want to set ourselves up perfectly for the rest of the run. And so the order that we do things, exactly what we're doing in those different areas has been looked at so much to try and come up with like the perfect sequence of events.
I feel like, well, it's like kind of a mini joke. We're on the current like out there version is version 8 of the notes. Ed Bob's kind of the main author of that. So we're on version 8 right now, and we're in the process of version 9. I think this part of the run has changed in every single variant of the notes. So every single time we have a new like set of notes, this entire segment gets rerouted. It's like, okay, well, now we do this first, and then we go on the roof, and then, well, we're taking the cab there now? Like, why are we going there with the cab? And it's like, there's so
were
much
catching
change
Kakuna
every time.
at one point. Like, it's
Picking up the Dawnstone.
picking up the Dawnstone, of
Chinese
course.
stone, all that.
Which was also in this area that I just was.
Yeah.
Made sure to not target the little Swirlix. Get this candy.
We used to grab that colorful screw. We don't grab it anymore.
Yeah, all kinds of route
I will
changes.
always pick up the backup full restore. The
especially in
restaurants are
Marathon setting.
interesting. There are good items in the restaurants.
Yeah, there's a medium in the back of 2 of them, and then the third one has like a small in the back.
Yeah, but we don't.
And there's a
really
max
give it
revive
that.
in one of them too, which is like, okay, like I'll take that. That's pretty useful.
Yeah, so the kind of the point of this is we're trying to set up our quote-unquote main Pokemon. I'm not going to spoil it yet. And our objective is to get it... we want it to be level 25 for a specific battle, but not level 26. That'll be important later. Exactly 25, not 26. That's our objective.
Where have I heard that before? Something, we want to be level 30, but not 31.
At least
that's
the
interesting.
The window of experience is a little bit wider in this case.
It's a little bit wider. It's
79.
But yeah, to do that, we need 6 medium candies. That's kind of our objective. That's already picked up, I believe, 3? Yeah, 3 at this point. And he's gonna pick up
I don't
3
remember.
more
I
during
just
this entire
hope I have
session.
the number 6 when I open the menu.
You're good so far. I'm watching. Don't worry. We'll say something if you forget something here.
Please do. I actually have been like getting better at this part, but I know that this is one of the things that's getting again kind of like rerouted. You know, we'll get different fly points in a future version. What are we on? Version 9?
Yeah, 8's out right now. We're working on 9. I have 9 as like my personal notes right now. I think Head Bob's writing currently.
Head Bob is on a
It'll
run
get out there
currently.
soon. Yeah, exactly. They're taking a cab here
Take a
to
taxi.
Magenta.
I didn't see if I got the silent taxi, which some of the taxis have the cabbies talk more, some talk less. There's one that literally does red, which is just ... and it's over. So there is taxi RNG somehow.
Yeah, we take 2 in the run, so there's actually like a few seconds of variance there. It's pretty funny. And then more Mega Crystals. This is a tough jump here.
Yeah.
Let's see if T-Pad hits it. That looks good.
Nice.
Beautiful. And I didn't even line it up, like, as in, like, I didn't, like, stop and shimmy. You know what? I'm going to be a little safe. I'm going to...
You should, yeah.
Yeah, may as
get
well.
quite a bit extra here. That should be
Grab it all.
good. We'll drop off this way. And guess what? This lady's also going to just give us 20 more of these Mega Shards. I thought that was a little unsightly. I wanted to help out the kids up there, have a better view of the city. I'll get this one.
Yeah. Just to help a little bit. So we're gonna buy 2 different things with these Mega Shards. One of them we won't spoil. One of them is Experience Candy Small, which, as we mentioned earlier, give you 800 experience. It takes 8 Mega Shards to purchase an XP Candy Small. So you can think of 8 Mega Shards as 800 XP or like 100 XP per
And some
For
of those
Mega
fat
Shard.
ones are up to 10.
Yeah, 6 to 10. So it's effectively 800 XP per big crystal that you break, which it's not a huge deal getting all that XP, but it does help quite a bit if you have a lot of Mega Shards.
Okay.
It's
Important
time.
quest. It's time, everybody.
Like the Nimona, it's time.
It's time.
It's about the same time in the run too.
But so we and this Heracross is going to be our main Pokemon. And by the way, this Heracross's name is Boys.
And we won't hear anything else about it.
Boys. So Chad, I heard you're into boys. Yeah, this Heracross is incredible. Funny enough, it fits the bill in so many different ways, and a lot of ways that we've seen like in the past, like a in-game traded Pokemon in the Kalos region. That's happened before. A Pokemon that has the same stats every single time, like Candy Floss. That's happened before. A fully evolved Pokemon before the first gym. We did that in Scarlet and Violet. It just like wins in all aspects.
Yeah. It also has the highest attack stat literally in the game, so that helps when it mega evolves, which we will see a little bit of later.
Yes. Mega Heracross's base attack 185, only outdone by Mega Mewtwo X.
He was not in the game.
Okay, so
The big menu here, there's gonna be a lot going on. So the first thing T-Pat's doing is clearing out some party space. It'll be a little bit important later. Just gonna get rid of a couple of party space. Then, like we mentioned, get level 24 on the Heracross using all 6 med candies. 25, sorry, on the Heracross. That unlocks the move Brick Break at level 24. So Brick Break being a very, very powerful move. We'll use it the entire length of the run. Basically our best fighting move. Because not only does it have a fast animation, it's also just really high power. So it's a great move.
Yeah, there's a Spinnerack. I'll take
it's
you.
a spider. So you want to catch a spider there. Yeah, Spinnerack actually has a lot of uses. We'll probably talk about that more when we get to the battle's end.
I will be using the Spinnerack. Like, that is required in Rank E.
Yeah, any percent kind of needs to get a Spinnerack, which is pretty interesting. And then this is our final quest, is beating the Sableye. We are coming in here to go to the Sableye anyway, and there just happens to be a Spinnerack on the way.
Our three main quests that we need to complete for Emma is trade for the Heracross, defeat the Sableye, and defeat an Alpha Bunnelby.
Yep.
But obviously, I wanted the Heracross at level 25 before fighting the Sableye. Like, for example, before, if we were just, what were we, like, level 23 or 22 before? We would pin missile it, but instead, we can just aerial ace it now, which is even faster.
Listen, back in the day, we were level 12, so...
Yeah, back in the day, we didn't even get the XP canteens.
You would leer at first.
Leer, pin missile, and hope. Yeah, this is the Alpha Bunnelby.
Man, before we would teach Rock Smash for this Bunnelby too, we go like Leer, Rock Smash, Aerial Ace, something. Yeah, it turns out we have a stronger fighting move now.
I know you're treating this as the beginning of any percent, but don't go tag the hotel. You don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe
that was the one that I was thinking about. Like, should I tag the hotel? Yeah. By the way, I do go for the catch because if it catches, you see the fight end instantly. If I don't go for the catch, the Pokemon will just continue to wobble around and then fade out. So we're just giving ourselves the opportunity to just end that battle faster. It didn't happen for the Sableye, but I did get it for the Bunnelby.
All right, now that's all 3 quests done. Well, actually, technically not.
Yeah, we have to give the ring back here. I will make sure to skip the split, otherwise I will get a false gold. And we are going to battle Emma when we finish. That will be a great time to take our first break, is immediately following Emma.
Sounds good. Is that called pyrite, by the way? False gold?
Yeah, I think. Like,
You know what?
Sorry.
Yes. Hey, I got a real gold split on that first battle zone, so I'll take that.
I haven't had chat boomy yet, so I figured, why deny them that opportunity,
T-Bat, I will say. Even if you weren't getting a false gold because you skipped the hotel, you did that section very well. I would not have been surprised if it was an actual gold.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, like I think the only thing that I didn't do like flawlessly was catch the Sableye, but that's obviously RNG.
Yeah.
That's RNG, yeah. Version 9, you would have gone up the Holovator, collected a couple more crystals, grabbed a rare candy.
There's a rare candy up there, yeah. There's a screw up there.
So you're saying
up
I
there.
could just hit the gold button anyways because it won't actually be possible with the new version?
Correct, yeah. So that's 2 gold splits in my eyes,
Hey, you know what? Just for you. Yeah. Yeah, we are level 25 and Emma is level 15. Little bit of a discrepancy. So starting to feel a bit like Scarlet and Violet, but we didn't take it to quite the Flamigo extreme. Yeah, that was in fact a gold split.
We took it as far as we could. 25 is as high as we can go.
All right, 3. Well, should we just watch the Mega Ampharos before we pause here? Because Emma does explain what Mega Evolution is, and Mega Ampharos is pretty amazing.
It's got excellent hair.
And says she doesn't Mega the Ampharos in the fight. She just leaves it.
All right, we can pause now. 3, 2, 1, pause. I'll leave it on that so we can see the glowing Mega Ampharos, who, by the way, is actually my favorite Mega Evolution. But yeah, there's the first hour. We've collected our main, kind of got a gist of what's going on. And yeah, the next hour is going to get hectic, and it's going to get hectic fast. But I'll leave it to you, Sky.
All right, before we go to a break real quickly here, thank you, T-Pat. A couple announcements here on behalf of Game. Welcome back to Random Number Generation. I'm joined here by T-Pat and a wonderful, wonderful cast of commentators here. And this is Pokemon ZA Legends. And without further ado, let's get back to being a Pokemon master, or at least a Pokemon rank E master. E for everyone. So T-Pat, take it away.
E for everyone.
E.
I'll answer a question I saw in chat. Why rank E? Because this game is long. If we did any percent, I would have to put the estimate at like 7 hours. So I wanted to fit in a nice 3-hour slot. So we're just going to play the game as far as we can. By the way, at AGDQ, you're going to see rank F because that has been deemed like the kind of like nice bite-sized chunk of the speed run. But F is specific because getting to rank F means that you actually have to do a lot less overall, and you can optimize getting to that rank more than, say, rank E, where rank E is more just any percent stop at rank E. So is the difference there. Let's get underway because we got a lot of battle zones to get to. We highlighted that in the first hour of the run, kind of teased to it. We're going to really sink our teeth in. So let us resume in 3, 2, 1, amp.
Amp.
So we're pretty much jumping right into it here. So as soon as you're finished with the Zema cutscene, you're going to hit the bench. That's going to set the nighttime. And as we mentioned earlier, during every night cycle of this game, battle zones pop up, and that's where you can fight the trainers to claim your challenger ticket. Our first fight here is going to be our rank Y trainer, which is against Yvonne. And we need to get 3,000 points for this first battle zone. And as we kind of mentioned earlier, there's so many different ways to get that 3,000 points. The cards are so varied. You can get a bunch of garbage and just like mauled, or you can get just the most beautiful. I had one run get 3 tickets, and I did 1 fight, and I was done. I got 2
1200.
It was 1,200 point sneak up, 1,200 point sneak up, 200 point KO, and the trainer gave me 400 points. I was out in 1 battle.
I probably don't
will
need
show
this,
you the
but
same
I
thing
will
right
do it
here,
because we do it in any percent.
You actually do need that one, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so these are these battle cards. You know what? that's possible.
Not the worst card.
But
200
I'm gonna
points
go
that.
for this card first. Like, I'm just gonna get my inventory filled.
So this is
now
why
I'm gonna-
Spinnerack is useful. Spinnerack has a grass move. We didn't have any other Pokemon that had one, so very helpful to have Spinnerack. Got us an extra 200
And my
points in
other
this
card
battle
was
zone.
super effective. Doesn't matter what kind. I was gonna wait a second for Roar to take off so I didn't get accidentally pushed back trying to get the brick break.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
that was calculated to just like give it a second for Roar to
So
activate.
normally doing a battle would only get you whatever. I think this is a
400
point
points
trainer.
in this case. Instead, I got 800.
Yeah, so those cards basically doubled the points for that fight. So as you can see, the ticket requirement is 300. That's the objective. So T-Pat's
Ooh, that's a
juggling.
good one.
Oh, that's a great card. T-Pat's juggling right now. All
I'm
these
going
cards and like how many
really far
points.
out of the way because I want to complete this card.
And deciding to give up on that.
And then I'm gonna
potentially. No, going
loop
back.
There's
back
another card to
through.
your right by the Hall Evader when you're done with this battle.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, that works.
So opting to do the electric move card first. There's always like so many decisions to make here.
It's also nice because when you sneak up and start a battle, you actually get your cooldown back immediately. So I can actually spam the same move twice, and I've already completed that particular like card. The two.
Most of the
You
time
said
you
there's a
get it
card to my right.
Yeah.
Is that in the small alleyway?
Yeah, like
Should I go
right
for
behind
that?
the character, right here on the screen.
Yeah, above your right shoulder is a card basically on the right.
So turn around. Nope.
Wrong way.
Oh, turn around.
Other way. Oh, other way.
There, where the
By the
Hall
Hall
Evader
Evader.
is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Um,
you. I think I'm gonna start with
Ooh.
grass. But
That's
that's
tough
800.
with the
so that's
other card you have. Yeah.
So yeah, one concept when we do these battles ends, we talk about the win con. So we
Oh,
see
this
that
is
there's
actually. I have a
this might-
chance here because it's
Yeah.
the water trainer. I
He's high
doubt it
ranked,
will
though.
work, but
I don't think. No, you're
Yeah,
2
probably
levels
not.
under.
We talk about win cons all the time. So T-Pat now has 2 cards that'll give 1,400 points, and that is going to require 2 different trainer fights that'll give about 700 points. So that's enough points to finish this battle's end. So T-Pat's probably going to do the 2 cards and then get out of here. So did the sneak up with grass there, and is going to just do the sneak up.
yeah, I'll
with
just
KO on the
sneak up and get the
trainer.
knockout. Too bad it wasn't just sneak up for 600, because then I would be actually
Yeah.
out of here.
Yep,
In fact,
exactly.
even if I don't get the sneak up, I might be okay.
With
Yeah,
this trainer
and
you
trainer
are.
That's not rank Z. So
Yeah. Oh, okay.
yeah,
I'll just do
he's
it to
rank
be
Y.
safe. Yeah, because if they're rank Z, then I don't get it if I don't get the sneak up.
Yeah, exactly. So that'll be enough points. That'll be the first ticket, and then whenever you get one of these Challenger tickets, that unlocks the ability to fight the trainer for the rank up. We're gonna go fight Egon here.
So that
she's
was
just
4.
chilling.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna remember where that
standard.
one card is. To the right. To the right. To the right.
Yeah.
To the
Yeah,
right.
it's
T-Pat.
tough too because there's like a little bit of delay in the Discord feed, but yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's the metric that we tend to use for like how good was a battle zone is like the number of total battles, right? Because that's just the one quantifiable thing we have. But there is kind of some variance within that. Like you can have a slow 3 that is worse than a fast 4, for example. So that was probably like an average 4, I would say.
Yeah, pretty reasonable.
Which 4 is probably like your average there. If you have 5, you're like, this run is kind of bad. If you have 4, it's like, it's fine.
It's okay.
Expected. And if you have
and
3
is
or 2,
good,
it's like a
and
really
if you
good
get
run.
1, you're Shen.
Well, yeah.
Look, some of us have 140 mini splits. You know what I mean? Like some of us just build a bit different.
Actually, being level 25 for this fight is super, super nice. This trainer has kind of fairy types. Like, her first 2 Pokemon are fairy types, and we are, well, Heracross is a bug fighting, and both those moves are resisted by fairy types. So instead, takedown at 25 is much more consistent than takedown at level 24.
Ooh, you did get a lot of XP, so this is gonna be a little awkward. So getting level
Oh, is
26
this gonna be
as we
close?
mentioned here. Yeah, I think you get 26.
I did level.
So Heracross is traded, and as we mentioned that
This is the
there's like
first
a
time this
level
happened. This has never happened before.
You said
okay.
the thing.
and nothing happened. We don't even have to explain it.
Wow.
We could just move on. We could just, don't have to say a word.
Said the thing.
This is back.
I had to say the thing, and yeah. As Shen was saying, we only have obedience through level 25 up to this trainer. And yeah, I hit level 26 because I did kind of do 4 fights instead of 3, and I got a good amount of EXP, which was kind of bad in that particular case. But you know what, Heracross, listen, because
These are boys.
I guess.
They're boys.
The boys. The boys.
Yeah, that's why the experience is like really properly routed in the beginning. We're trying really hard. As we mentioned, level 25 helps a lot there. It's in every Pokemon game, like from Gen 1 till now. The way they do the damage modifier, there's a rounding aspect to it, and the rounding has certain benefits at levels that end in 0, 3, 5, and 8. So you'll notice a significant boost in damage when you go from like level 24 to 25, and then you'll notice a tiny boost in damage when you go from 25 to 26, and then a tiny boost from 26 to 27, but then a big boost from 27 to 28. So like in this scenario, those takedowns, they can KO if you're level 24. It's pretty rare. They're very favorable to KO at 25. So you almost always save 2 turns if you get to level 25 there. So that's why it's pretty important to route to level 25.
Yeah,
it's just unfortunate
get those
going
thresholds. Something else that is considered later in the run is not just those specific levels, but when we learn better moves.
Yep.
For example, level 45 is going to come up for this run because 45 is when I learned Mega Horn. Funny enough, Takedown is one of those moves where it's supposed to have, 85% accuracy?
Yes.
Yeah, and
But accuracy doesn't exist in this game. Instead, it's more like move wind up and move follow through. And I guess the less accurate a move is supposed to be, the slower the follow through is. Meaning that if you're not clicking moves yourself, you can actually run to the side and get your Pokemon to follow you in an attempt to dodge that move. So things like Takedown and Mega Horn, which are supposed to be inaccurate, well, a trainer, it's like, here comes the attack, and it's just like, okay, I can reasonably move to the side and maybe dodge that, but it is so consistent against NPCs that we treat it as 100% accurate. I mean, I think I only miss Mega Horns when I'm on the roof of a battle zone and the Stun Fisk has dropped down onto the lip, and I'm just like, hey, how do I get over there and try to hit? And then you click the Mega Horn button, and the Heracross just flies off the edge, and you're just like, where is everybody going?
My favorite.
It's really funny that our move choice just is different than a normal Pokemon run. Like, we would normally never use Takedown in a speedrun.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's so good here.
Yeah. It's very, very good. I was going to say, my favorite is when you use Mega Horn when you're hiding behind a breakable rock, and then Heracross breaks the rock, but then misses the Pokemon, so you don't get to sneak up, and then you get seen by the guy.
Because the rock is gone.
That's never happened.
That would never happen.
That would literally never happen.
All right, so now that we've ranked up, we took our mandatory rival battle. Pretty much all of these rank ups in the beginning part of the game are going to be battle zone into promotion, into rival battle, into battle zone to promotion, to rival battle, and so on. So we're basically going right to the next battle zone. We're going to take a little bit of a detour here to tag the Racine Construction, as well as, I believe, grab a colorful screw.
I think I'll get the colorful screw right before the plushie right before Canary, but I'll show off collecting the screws anyways. Also, this is a zone that I think is getting routed out.
Yeah, we don't do this one anymore.
Yeah, so a pretty interesting mechanic is, so we're sleeping on a bench basically in order to change it from day to night. You can also go from night to day that way, but we don't do that in the run.
Shem, did you see that? I had to check what card I got.
Oh, you hit the minus? Yeah.
I hit the minus button to see what card I got, and now I know that I completed both of those cards.
Hey, nice. Let's go.
If you take a bench that is in, so the battle zones are going to be in the same places for each rank. So whenever you do X rank, the first night, you're always going to have a battle zone here. The only exception is if you sleep on a bench inside the battle zone that's about to spawn. then the game will be like, hey, you're already in the battle zone. We can't do that. Let's give you the next battle zone. And so that's one of the new route changes that is being discussed, is moving this battle zone to a different one. It'll give us some different fly points that are beneficial for any percent, as well as it being a pretty different layout of a zone.
Yeah.
And there's some interesting things you can do with that.
Yeah, I think the main reason we're talking about switching it is the layout is a bit nicer, and there's a rare candy in the battle zone, even though it's a bit out of the way. You get a bonus rare candy for doing that zone. So the trade-offs are very minimal, I would say, but it is a little bit nicer, I think.
Also, this zone is kind of. I usually go down this way.
This
is not getting good
Kind of
cards.
funky because there's a bunch of mega shards over here. Okay, sneak up and start with
There's a good
normal.
one.
I waited till I got that card. Finished. And it's just land with fighting.
Land with
Right.
fighting.
Yep,
Yeah.
just use it. Yeah, so to kind of talk a little bit more about the cards and whatnot, you're trying to finish all the cards rapidly, but you only can hold 3 at a time.
Oh, it's knockout.
Oh, it's knockout, okay. You can only hold 3 at a time.
By the way, I gotta respawn these shards, so I kind of have to walk back. And that's like
walk
another
way
reason
back.
for the reroute. By the way, Heracross can fly. I just want you all to know that Mega Heracross cannot fly.
What?
That will
that
be on
does-
the,
and that
that
does
will be
matter.
on the test later.
Yeah, that matters in the run too. It's really funny. But to briefly
I can
talk
get
again
this.
about the cards, you can only have 3 at a time. So right now, T-Pad only has 1 card. So he's really looking for some cards to pick up to know what.
Should I go
tasks
this way
are
or the
good.
roof? I think I'm gonna roof.
You could roof, you could alleyway. There's the alleyway to the start as well. That's pretty decent. You got some options here. So T-Pad's looking for cards right now. It's pretty important to get as many cards as possible.
There's one card here. Let me see if I can't sneak behind this trainer. Ah,
It's not that big a deal. Gets a knockout with fighting here potentially. So
maybe. Okay.
going over here, grabbing this card, that'll get 2 cards, now 1 because the fighting card's gone. You're really trying to like build an inventory of cards, do a battle, clear as many of them as you can, collect more cards, and then route another battle, and then, okay, well now I use a water move and a fire move during this battle.
I haven't seen particularly good cards. Come on, I need like one good one.
That's not it.
Yeah, there's an alleyway to
I mean,
your
it's a
left,
free
there's, like, a
100,
left,
but
and then you also
all right,
those are
let's
your 2
go to the
options.
roof, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully a little bit of luck up here.
Not my favorite roof, but there may be some cards up here.
Mhm.
They kind of like. I was kind of taking a peek of where these cards are.
Yeah, there are quite a few. There's some to be grabbed here. See what the decision is. Gonna go over, grab
Wait,
this
where
one.
did-
looks like.
Oh, I see where the
Grab
one
this.
was.
This is a good trainer at least. She's gonna have an Agino, which is a ton of XP. So it's not bad to let Paige hit you. That's just one of the better trainers.
Here,
to fight
I'll
in
take
the
this
run.
card here.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of fighting Paige. Now I can get the card up top too. This is pretty much perfect. Also potentially get the fire move.
No.
Oh, and then that's good though. You picked up a sneak with fighting card. That's not bad.
Yep. Here, what were my?
They're all sneak ups, so just win this battle. And then...
Yeah,
So win the battle. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I had Heracross out for a second.
Speaking of WinCon, if you win this fight and then you fight another rank Y or higher, you sneak up with fighting, I believe.
Fighting. Okay.
Yeah, because I think you're 1,200 points, I think, from done. You'll get
Yeah,
400 for
1,200.
this, 400 for fighting card, 400 for the next fight. That'll be enough.
So
Yeah, all the-
yeah, there I was being more aggressive about trying to find cards because I want the right one.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
so 4, 5, 5. Okay, so I need a
Yeah,
Y
just the
rank
sneak
trainer
with
and
fighting.
sneak up with fighting.
No, any trainer's
this guy
good
right
now.
here is-
Any trainer's good. You're fine. Because you're 700 off, so you're always fine here.
Okay, perfect.
Yep,
Oh,
perfect.
right, yeah, because the 350 minutes.
It was 500 for Paige because she's ranked higher than you. Yeah, all the trainers.
So,
it's really weird. There's like a big list.
This one was not a particularly good zone. Like 6 wins is kind of like 5 is more like
Uh-huh.
okay, but I kind of, like I said, I didn't have the good cards, but I think I made the most of what I needed.
Yeah, and I mean, part of it is, as mentioned, this isn't a particularly good zone, and we're looking to route it out because partially
Yeah.
because it's not a great zone.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to finish without like either climbing all the way up the ladder, which is obviously slow, or fumbling around and do like the entire ground level, which is also bad. So that's part of the reason we're trying to route it out.
Yeah, I was noticing, like, especially on the ground level, the cards were like really sparse. It's funny that one entrance on the other side of the alley just like doesn't have a card next to it, and that's actually like really uncommon for zones. Like, you go into the zone and there's a card right there, and that's like the only exception.
There is an alleyway that you didn't go down. There are 2 cards in there, but it's a little bit out of the way.
Yeah, so I couldn't think on the fly of what alleyway you were talking about.
Yeah.
And I have the map up, and I'm like, which alleyway? I thought the alleyway is the alleyway, like the one with the mega.
No. There's like
a little alcove. Might be a better term.
Oh, the little like
at the very
Z,
start.
like the zigzaggy part. I see. I should have.
It's to the right.
I should have thought
when you walk in.
I guess it's like the Star U trainer was like gating that. And I ended up not going that way or something. I don't know. I won't think too hard about it.
It's all good. On to the next one, right?
That's right. And we will
still play fine.
very quickly get into the next zone.
Like, you got everything you needed on the roof. It's just about kind of like finding cards when you need them, and then it's like, I need cards. Okay, well, I know the roof has 3 cards. I'll just go to the roof. And it's just like you sometimes just accept it when you know your battle zone isn't going super well. It's all about just knowing where to go.
And the cards do spawn in the same, like, I guess, like, radius.
Yeah.
But they can be, like, a little different. Sometimes you'll get lucky and, like, 2, like, card spots will be, like, at their closest possible radius spot. And you'll be like, oh, right, 2 cards right next to each other.
Yeah.
A very gentle yoink.
Vacuuming up the 3 on that one roof in the A zone always feels so good.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so good.
3 cards.
As we eat our croissant curry, I'll open this up to Sky if you have any announcements, because I know you want to knock a few of those out.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes.
So for folks looking to get more involved with the GDQ community, join the official Games Done Quick Discord and add the Hotfix role to stay in the loop on upcoming events, chat with staff, and more. Use !Discord in Twitch chat for an invite and more info. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hello, it's so nice to see y'all. Be sure to catch on past Hotfix shows, special events, and GDQ marathons over on youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay up to date with GDQ. So I have a question with y'all. If you're outside of the speedrunning route, which mod are you rolling with for fun?
the Alpha Excadrill.
Yeah, same. I was gonna say the same. Me and T-Pat both did our casual playthroughs, and we both steamrolled the game with Excadrill, and it felt so nice. That mod's so strong.
I needed to get use out of that guy because I accidentally KO'd a shiny going for it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
One of the little Excadrills was shiny, but the big one was murdering me, and the screen goes beep 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 beep. I'm like, and, I'm like panicking and everything. So I just quite literally hit the earthquake button to get damage done, and yeah, it turns out the shiny walked into the earthquake area of effect, and I KO'd it. So I did fail my first shiny in this game. I think I've caught a shiny like Machop and Pidgey since casually. I don't think I've seen a shiny. Well, no, wait, I have seen a shiny. I've heard a shiny speedrunning because the sound is back, like the audio cue.
Yeah.
So I heard a drink, and I'm like, oh. And I never saw what it was. So it was probably just like a random like fletchling on like one of the lampposts.
Cue the Price is Right losing horn every single time you accidentally KO a shiny.
Sky, I wanted to mention if you had any questions about the battle cards, because one of the things that I was mentioning to Shen in like the boot camp I had yesterday is that like we talk about win conditions and it's based on the cards, and I kind of equated it to like we can be like halfway done through like the battle zone, know what like 3 cards we have, and it's kind of like knowing your win con like 3 turns in advance.
Yeah.
Would you say it's kind of like that in like Magic or Pokemon? It's like, oh, if I take steps, W, X, Y, and Z, I'll get there.
Well, sure. Yeah. If you think that many turns in advance and you know what to look for, I mean, that's how you know how to rifle through stuff quickly, right? So if you know exactly what condition to look for, then you kind of you can look for the text quickly and kind of assess, okay, this is not it, and keep moving on from that. One of the things I'm sure in a text-heavy game like this as well is you have to figure out and assess as quickly as possible without losing time, is this the card I need? And if you already know a few steps in advance which one you need, then that can take out that part of the equation right there. Decision-making is an important part of these games, and like you said, for some Pokemon games, especially for moves, it's just spamming one move, right? And this one, like you said, it's pretty unique in the sense of you have to be reliant upon a variety of moves. I'm sure the same goes for the card selection as well.
Yeah, and I haven't gotten into the position yet, but you are definitely on the right path where, especially the later zones where we go from, in this case, needing 5,000 points to needing 32,000 points, I will attempt to not put myself in the position, but you might have 3 good or okay cards, and then you'll come across a card that's better, and then you have to make a decision of, do I drop one of these cards? Because you can only have 3 cards in your inventory. So, you know, like Magic hand limit 7. Here, our hand limit is 3 at all times. And there will be that decision making that I might have to make. Now, usually the thing I worked on yesterday was, should I be getting cards or should I be battling? And if my hand is full of good cards, I should be battling.
Yep.
Yeah, for that reason.
You don't have to do this part, by the way, T.
This is too late. I'm already doing it.
Yeah, it's fine.
T-Vet's like, yeah, I'm already rolling there.
I'm just doing the any percent route.
Yeah, this is stuff you would do in any percent, but for specifically Ranky, you don't have to take this cab because we aren't going to be needing to fly to the fighting dojo at any point. But that's fine. It's just
I didn't think too far ahead. I was just like, you know what? I'll just do the move and I still have more than enough leeway.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's just like in optimization for this. But I mean, who really cares?
Yeah, but no one's really running rank E.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Fair enough. Some
Yeah, it
people
might
the
inspire somebody. You never know. All right, sneak up with fighting.
Yeah, another thing that you
plenty of
can
cards available here. See if you can grab any of them.
Oh
Ooh,
my
that's
god!
nice.
Okay.
Ah, damn. Okay.
It's not that big a deal.
Yeah. Another thing
I ended up rolling too far. I rolled for cover and I overrolled it.
Yeah, coming up in this other spot, you're gonna have to fight a trainer to get 2 cards probably anyway, so it's not like it's that big a deal. It's not gonna lose any time.
That's wild though, to get 2 of the same card.
Those feel really good, especially later when you get like there's like a plus move card and a mega evolve card, and like it's a whole thing. But yeah, another thing that when you're sitting on like your 3 cards and like they're all kind of okay, but you're not really like married to any of them. Something that's really funny.
It's not quite the same.
Good, yeah, something that can be good is like having in the back of your mind, if I come across a great card, which one am I dropping? Right?
Yeah.
Like which one? I'm gonna accomplish it if I don't get anything better, but like if I see something better, I'm getting rid of this card, and always having that in the back of your mind so you don't have to sit there on the screen like, which one am I gonna get rid of?
I feel personally attacked.
Yes,
everyone's been there.
That's the old feedback. Oh my goodness.
No, wait, I got the same card again.
That's awesome.
Really funny. No, that wasn't a dig at T-Pat. Like, we've all been there. It's just like you want to try to avoid any of those.
I don't think I can get that card without at least doing this fight. So
yeah, it's reasonable.
I haven't seen super effective fighting yet. So
yeah, this is where
I do need to hit the roof here because I will need the candies that are up there.
Yeah, of course. This is where like knowing the trainers can come into play. So like all of these trainers, they're set. Like you fight the same trainers in the run. There's like maybe 10 trainers per rank. And each trainer will have the same team. I believe that Mareep trainer has an Electrike that comes in next, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see the trainer on the roof here in a second. That Pidgeotto comes with like a Fletchling. I think
So
it's
I need to
Go-Good or something
start.
second.
I need to start with normal. But I just took a second to make sure I'm clicking the right move here,
Yep.
and I need to get a knockout with flying, which I can get here. Okay.
Which is perfect, yeah. So like knowing what Pokemon the trainers send out, it's not something anyone really does yet, but it is something that if you know like certain trainers can be really useful. Because this T-Pat's realizing this 500 point card would be really, really helpful to finish, but unfortunately it's pretty difficult to like know which trainers have a dark type. You missed the med candy. Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Regular sneak up.
This trainer I believe does have a
Yeah, this is the
number,
3.
maybe? Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
they're the trainers with kind of like the white like dojo uniform. Don't
remember
haven't
if he
seen
has a-
super effective fighting yet, but
Yeah, I think he's either Pichu or Houndour last. I can't remember.
It's Roselia.
It is Roselia.
Pikachu.
No, it's Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Sorry, I'm thinking of a different 3.
Yeah, so unfortunately, no super
no
effective
one's
fighting.
got it committed to memory, and it's not quite worth.
I knew it was
worth my brain
electric
power
type.
yet.
I will say, I knew it was electric
I've got the
type.
list open now.
So yeah, any,
So I need 600 more points, and most of the trainers are worth like. What did I get here?
You need to do at least another card.
that was the
Land. What'd I get? Oh, dude.
That's just
toxic.
cruel.
So
Dude, that's criminal
you can
right
fly,
there.
You can fly the cafe to the left.
Oh, and the Ultra Ball guy.
You can fly the cafe to the left. There'll be a card there and a trainer. You can maybe get lucky to fly to
Oh, the cat-
Don't fight that
Fly-
guy. Do not fight that guy.
Okay,
fly to the
fly to this
restaurant to the
cafe.
left. The sushi high roller.
Sushi High Roller. Okay.
And just go in and there's a card and a trainer. Maybe you'll get lucky.
That Esper trainer you want to avoid at all costs because
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Right.
Pokemon is a
Is
Own Edge.
that's possible.
Wait, what's the lead here? Floette?
You know
Maybe
what?
let them
Here,
see
watch
you.
this. I'm gonna try
there's
to do
no
something
fighting
creative.
Weakness there.
Okay, hold on. I'm down with this. Are you screeching? What's the? Oh, okay. You're just gonna weaken it.
Yeah.
It's a lock on. It's so.
Yeah, he got close enough to give me a chance. I'm gonna weaken it and then switch into the Mareep, which is not super duper
I will
powerful.
say
Wait, it
I'm
healed?
pretty sure
Uh-oh.
this guy is a flying type at the end.
This guy is Floette,
I don't think I'm-
Beedrill, and Clefairy.
Oh, never mind.
This is not gonna work. I'm gonna hit tackle. Hopefully that doesn't kill. Oh, okay. This is not working.
Yeah, just get out of there. Unlucky. And it was worth a try. So
I tried something a little bit too. I tried something a little bit too clever.
I mean, you could
and I
break the
ended up just
Beedrill,
kind of-
it'll live, and then you could try and do the electric move on the Beedrill, because that won't have recovery. But maybe the Beedrill's the better mon to use it on, especially now that you've been charmed.
Go.
I don't think.
Oh, maybe this.
Oh.
Maybe this.
Oh, hold on. It just
I'm gonna get
metronome.
metronomed. Stealing.
Yeah, I was
we got
waiting for
it. We got
Metronome
it.
recover so hard.
I
wasn't
know. I
hoping
was
for
like,
it, but I was waiting.
what move? So a fight in this game takes 25 seconds, and T-Pat would have to do 2 fights to get out of the battle zone.
I salvaged it.
That was probably about as fast as doing 2 fights. So it's not like it was that big of a deal to like go through the really goofy, like, oh my goodness, how am I gonna knock this out with electric? And that's what's fun about these battle zones is you really have to get creative sometimes and be like, okay, I need to knock something out with electric. How the heck am I doing that with like what I have right now? So dealing with a bad situation in at least a pretty good amount of time. That wasn't too painful. So
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't great, but
yeah.
it wasn't bad.
And coming out of the Rintaro fight, this is where we get to explain the fun move Protect. Trainers who have Protect really like to show off that they have Protect. Rintaro has Protect on all 3 of his Pokemon. If you're quick enough, you can get off a move before they're able to Protect. If you're a little bit too slow, they'll protect your move and take no damage. So this fight's really awkward because Rintaro kind of has like a random amount of time it takes to use Protect, so sometimes he'll use it really fast, sometimes he'll use it a little bit slower. T-Pat's probably going to try and use Aerial Ace right before the Protect. That'll force them to Protect.
Watch me not just click Aerial Ace immediately. I'm going to like rush up towards this Pokemon, click it at the last second, and be like, ah, gotcha. Like, instead of advertising, I'm going to use it. So like, here, bang. Ah, he got me.
Yeah.
That's just the normal experience. Is he always protects one of your moves, no matter how well you plan around it.
So now I'm literally standing like as close as possible to see if I can't.
So he was ready.
Yeah, he does that with the Civvy Fear sometimes.
He was ready to protect on the second one, which is why T-Pat waited, and then he just didn't get the protect off, which is really funny.
He was asleep in the wheel there, man. I've never seen that.
So that one I did right. Like the Semaphore happened perfectly where I got the hit off. You'll also notice like there is like some overlap with like the damage and the protect. So like you might actually just get like partial damage on some of them. Like you didn't fully protect it, but you didn't entirely miss. It's,
plus moves hit through,
it protects
so
a weird
when you
move.
get
They try to
access
like advertise it as like a skill-based like move. Like, oh, you can protect, and then it's like, aha, you wasted your move.
My favorite thing with protect is actually not protect, it's detect. There's the trainers that have patch rats in the battle zones like to go for detect. And if you use pin missile is a move that hits 5 times. Usually the detect lasts long enough for blocking the first 2 hits, and then the other 3 hit the patch rat, and then the patch rat dies.
Yeah, the trainer with the 3 pat rats did not expect the Heracross to pull up.
Also, leave it to Legend ZA to pull a mystery dungeon where multi-hit moves are broken in this game.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Like, you do not get a random, like, that is, I growled the crystal. Good job. Here,
Been there. You're building Mega Gauge. Don't say that you messed up and grabbed the crystal. Say you optimized and filled the Mega Gauge.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
The amount of times I've swords danced in the sewers.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, multi-hit moves are broken. So, like, pin missile is a move that could hit 2 to 5 times, but in this game, it's always 5 times. So that's pretty broken.
For the record, we
something
can't run or roll here.
Yeah,
In case you were
true.
curious.
We should just not acknowledge the Zygarde.
That's a good-looking dog. In fact, I think this section is all about dogs. We have Zygarde doggo form. We get a Riolu, and up for debate is Absol a dog?
Sure.
I think it's close. Maybe not as much as Growlithe or Arcanine, but I'd say it's close. Yeah.
Chat weigh in. Is Absol a dog? Also, we get we're gonna do a rogue battle, by the way. Like,
Yes.
actually important plot context. We are introduced to rogue mega battles. So in the city of Lumiose, there's like this like mega energy. It's actually the reason why there's the little mega shards that are growing everywhere, like the crystals. Well, if wild Pokemon will accidentally harness the power of mega evolution without a trainer, and they will go rogue. And it is up to us to kind of quell them. These battles are the action RPG, like the full, these are like the lords, except they are longer and more difficult than they were before. In this case, since we didn't have a mega evolution user, AZ shows up and says, hey, Lucario, which by the way is Karina's Lucario, comes up, gives us the keystone, and we are going to use the Lucario against the Absol here. There's a trick where these rogues, this Absol specifically, has 22 times as much HP, and the only way to really effectively damage it is by using plus moves, which are automatic while Mega Evolve.
Yeah, whenever you're fighting one of these rogues, if you use a non-plus move, it multiplies your damage by 0.3. So you really need to be using plus moves here. Unfortunately, we also need to introduce the Mega Gauge, I guess. In the bottom right, you see the Mega Gauge. Once it's fully charged, you can Mega Evolve, or you can spend 1/4 of the bar in order to use a plus move. The plus moves, when you're Mega Evolved, all of your moves are plus moves. So now every move will be dealing effectively normal damage again, instead of that 1/3 damage from before Mega Evolving.
Try my best to pick up as many of these little shards as possible to keep that topped off. I see
Also,
there's a little over here.
one of the biggest parts to this fight
We're gonna
as
run
well
back, tell
is
Lucario to run out of the the little Dark Void, because that can flinch you, which would slow your cooldown. I'm doing this pretty well so far.
Yeah, one of the biggest RNG factors with this fight in particular is the defense drops from Rock Smash, and so far every single Rock Smash is dropped, so this is going really, really well right now. It's beautiful. That one also
Aura
dropped.
Sphere
That's 4 in a row.
is psychic, or it is special, I guess.
Yeah, it's special.
The other thing I can go wrong in this fight.
5 in a row. 5 in a row. This could be the fight. It's beautiful.
This is going really well. I'm getting close, though. Notice how my Mega Gauge is getting a little low, so I'm trying really hard to stay topped off.
That Aura Sphere should kill here. As long as
I did not get the Aura Sphere off. So I did run out, unfortunately.
Has enough
So I'm going to try to
smash.
build Gauge. Hit the plus button will activate a plus move kind of manually. Here, and I did one there too.
Yeah,
I went well to start. I was getting a little low at the end. That's a really difficult battle. It's not like difficult in a way that like you're ever in danger of dying, unless you're really, really bad. But it's difficult to optimize because you want to beat the Absol in one cycle, like one mega cycle, and that's really hard when it has 22 times as much HP. If you don't get it in one cycle, you end up just dropping 20 to 30 seconds because you need to hit some moves, build the Mega Gauge a little bit to kind of tap it in with some plus moves, but it does take a bit of time. So that was okay.
Yeah, the other thing, as far as charging the Mega Gauge, we explained earlier that you charge it by using moves. How close you are to your Pokemon when they're using their moves also charges the Mega Meter more. So you want to be as close to your Pokemon as possible when you're using your attacks. And additionally to that, that makes this fight a little bit awkward, is that Absol spams, I think it's Air Slash, I forget what move it is, but it flinches. So you want to position yourself so like when it's using a move that can flinch you, you're not letting the Lucario get hit, because if you get flinched, it's really bad. But you need to be close enough that you're getting that bonus charge. So it's really awkward to position during that battle well. So it can be kind of difficult.
I got flinched once in that fight just based on feel. I know that it says it in the the list that comes up, but my eyes are a little bit more pointed at
There's too much going on to watch that.
I never pay attention if I get flinched.
I only ever pay attention to that for Forest Curse to make sure that I got the grass type added.
Yep. The important
And then
stuff.
once I see that, I'm like, okay, I'm good to switch.
Yeah, that and Screech, I like laser focus. Did it hit? Okay, and then you kind of just do whatever at that point.
Did you all enjoy that? Did everybody enjoy Rogue Mega Battles?
That was sweet.
We will see more. That's the benefit of this category over Rank F. Rank F, unfortunately, only has the one Mega Battle. This category will get 3 more.
I'm really glad I'll be able to show off 3 more, and I'll be able to show off the very fast ones. The ones where, where you blink and you're like, whoa.
Dude, just wait till you're level 55 for Slowbro and it goes down in 2.
Yeah, the first time you hit that Slowbro with Mega Horror, you're gonna be like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Item.
All right, so now that we actually get gifted the Absol and its Mega Stone, which is super cool. Another Kalos game that gives us a free Mega Evolution. And this rival battle here requires that we go into the battle with the Absol and the Absolite equipped. You cannot start this battle without it.
Isn't there some funny thing about like not being able to trade away the Absol?
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't know that one.
So T-Pat should be fine here as long as he doesn't lead a fire type. Uh-oh.
I actually let the Absol. Look at me go.
Yeah, okay. We're fine. T-Pat predicted
Didn't
it.
even play into the joke, T-Pat. Come on.
I quit.
That was pretty good. That was good acting.
Yeah.
I just want to note something too, because I've seen a few emotes of it so far today. Besides T-Pat, who has Umbreon as a cute avatar, we got 2 Bulbasaur avatars in this Discord chat, and Shen's not one of them.
To be fair, one of those is not a Bulbasaur.
It's an
So-
It is an Ivysaur.
Oh, okay.
So get owned. Actually get owned. Get bodied. Not actually a Bulbasaur.
I had to put my glasses on. Yeah, you're right.
That is pretty funny.
It's in the lineage. How about that?
Technically, that's an Ivysaur. Got her.
Gosh dang it, Shen. Where's my apology note?
That's so funny.
Hey, what's
it's
everybody's
funny.
favorite Mega Evolution Pokemon? I need to know this.
Frostlass.
I haven't seen Dragonites yet, but I really do like Gyarados.
I would have to review the list. Let me pull that up.
I like Scrafties and the Scrafty's sick.
Oh, Ultra Ball guy.
I think Victory Bells looks really derpy, but also really fun.
Yeah, Victory Bell's cool too.
Victory Bells
Oh.
is fun. Yeah.
I have accidentally led the wrong Pokemon, and it worked out because it was a Slowpoke, so...
Oh, I
We
like
stay winning.
Delphoxes. Delphox
Oh yeah,
is super
Delphox.
cool.
That's
haven't seen
that
yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet. Is it good?
Starters.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
We won't spoil it. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm gonna take a little movement. I'm gonna grab one card, get the candy, then fight Ultra Ball guy, who will give me the card. So remember that Ultra Ball guy, like the haircut Ultra Ball guy?
From the beginning of the run.
He-
Oh,
he's over there.
yeah.
Oh, T-Pack,
Yeah,
careful.
I
He might despawn if you go up on the roof, so just be careful about that.
Yeah, I'm not
Elevation
going up to the
despawn.
roof. I'm just trying to grab the candy, and I'm doing a really bad job of
Okay.
scaffolding. So
Yeah, just wanted to make sure you didn't go up on the roof by accident there. You can despawn trainers by going on the roof, and this guy's really good to fight because, as you mentioned, did we mention it earlier? He gives you a card.
I
He'll
did
give
not
you a
mention
card.
it earlier.
This is the
Yeah,
first
he-
useful one we've seen.
Yeah, he'll give you a card. He likes to give you always a good card. They vary quite a bit. I'm not going to say anything because I want to ruin it. So let's see how hype the card is. There's some hype options here. Please, clutch up.
Y'all got a Pokemon TCG Pocket. I've seen some of the Mega Evolutions because of that.
It's okay.
I like Pocket. It's fun.
It's fun.
Super effective grass, super effective fire. Let's see what I got around me.
Yeah, so something, if you look at the middle card on T-Pat's screen, sneak up before your opponent spots you, it's kind of like got rainbow colors. That effectively means that the card was 200 points, but has been doubled to 400 points. Ultra Ball guy will always give you one of those double cards.
Trying to.
This one's a
get
little
close enough
unfortunate.
to fight
I
this
think
guy.
that Houndour guy has a Skidoo next as well, so you might be able to get your super effective fire move here. At least,
Yeah.
if I'm not
Houndour
mistaken.
Skidoo, yeah.
Trying to get my sneak up to at least get a card. I thought I was hidden behind the thing, but
Oh, no, that's a
Diggersby, grass.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah, super effective grass is something I need to accomplish. So we take care of that.
What rank is this guy?
He's one higher than us, I think.
All these guys, I see Arbok on screen, and
The Arbok guy is horrible.
yeah,
Spider, I have
I'm
a
gonna
complaint.
avoid the Arbok guy. Arbok is not a guy I want to see. I'm just gonna wait.
Oh.
Wait. That wasn't. Wait.
We're waiting.
Wait, somebody. I
That's
I
the
thought
guy
he
was
saw me.
This is the
thinking. Yeah, I
Skidoo.
thought this is the guy you hit too. Yeah, this
Oh.
is the Skidoo guy. I thought that's
Okay.
the one you did first.
That's the guy I thought I hit.
yeah.
I'm like, what the heck is
same.
happening?
You fought
That's
him
so
at Chop.
confusing.
You fought
T-Pat,
Machop
are you-
Diggersby, okay.
Are you okay, T-Pat?
No,
right,
these are
I'm-
hard.
I'm not washed. Okay.
Spider, I retract my complaint.
Okay. I was also
really
getting
funny.
concerned.
I was using your trainer sheet thing,
Yeah.
and the trainer didn't match up with what we thought, but
Yeah.
I retract that.
That was me too. I was like, I'm pretty sure the Houndour guy has a Skidoo second, and then it wasn't. I'm like, I
just
guess I'm washed. There's
Right.
kind of a decision to make here.
Yeah.
going
Oh, I
for
have sneak
this.
up and start with fire, but I did need sneak up and knock out unaware. So I did. So I am gonna complete 2 cards on that.
Yep, it'll be pretty good. So a couple options here. T-Pat's kind of finished all the cards in the middle here, so it's gonna start looking for cards again. Couple options for that.
Sneak up with fire for 200 is not bad. I
Potentially
still
just
need
flying.
more cards though. Let's see here. Is there?
Yeah, you're
There's one by the
16, 50
Arbok guy,
finish.
but I actually don't even want to go near that guy.
Slide down. And, oh, that's pretty
teach
nice.
Rock
There's
Blast
speed on
before you fight this guy.
it. Yeah, you have Rock Blast.
Oh, thanks for the reminder of Rock Blast. Oh, let's see if I can't. I'm gonna sneak up with fire. since I got in the bush.
So
Super effective, doesn't matter what kind.
100.
So now I'm gonna. Oh, Rock Blast happens so fast. I always forget Rock Blast is like a thing.
The biggest thing I remember with Rock Blast is there's one trainer here that's Pidgeotto and then Fletchinder, and there's another one that's Fletchinder Pidgeotto. And if you don't have Rock Blast, this Fletchinder sucks.
Yeah.
They're different ranks.
So looking at
Hey,
the
T-Pat.
cards here, pretty
That's
close.
1,000. So knockout with electric. I just need 700 more points, which will be
Knockout electric
one.
would guarantee it if you can do that again. I remember the journey earlier.
All right, watch this. I'm gonna get around that trainer.
Okay.
I didn't want to fight them.
I mean, they were weak to electric.
Right there.
So
Nice.
that's-
Ultra Ball guy. Oh, geez.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Done.
That is,
We
by
are
the way,
done.
that is the card.
No, I didn't
Just
have
run away. Just run away. Just run away.
Sleeve.
Do
Yeah.
not attack the noodle. No.
I'm sorry. I didn't even do it right.
I don't
Oh, it
apologize.
despawns.
Poor baby.
No, I think it was out of vision there. I think it was to the right. We just didn't see it.
Poor noodle.
Nah, we're good.
I thought I had takedown.
you just-
That's on me. I usually don't even think I have Rock Blast this
You're
early.
just bullying the
I'm
noodle over here.
sorry. I'm sorry.
You know how I feel about that.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate to get the 1,200 point card a bit late like that, but that is the best card you can get the early battle fans because you just run up, hit the Pokemon, 1,200 points, which is
Plus
like
whatever the trainer
plus
is.
whatever the trainer gives. So it's literally like a third of the battle zen. In
Yeah.
one card.
So I actually overdid this by 1,000 points here, but like I didn't have like a better option.
yeah.
Like I got that card so late in the zone where it's like I really wish I had it much. Like if you get it the first card, you're screaming for joy.
Mm-hmm.
That was unfortunately the last card of the zone.
Yeah, I feel like that happens so often where like you do more than half the battle zone and then you get a card that's like, oh, if I had just gotten that first, this would have been like 5 minutes.
So why did I
faster.
try to click takedown anyways? I have Brick Break on my moveset.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Both
All
of the
right.
Denays are staying together here, so you can just hit both of them with the slash and then both with the nice slash and GG, right? Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah, that went pretty well.
Nice.
Always nice when they just
Some
bunch up.
moves do have a area of effect. Like some are much smaller than others, but when they stand that close, I can hit them both with slash.
Yeah, it was fun. It's fun using boys for this fight and just clicking takedown and you just barrel past both of them as
Yeah.
their HP bars deplete.
That's one of those fights where like both Absol and Heracross are like totally viable. I like using Absol because it keeps Heracross healed. Those Dedenes love to paralyze you, and I did already use my paralyze heal. Well, I did just restock, but I usually would have to open the menu, auto heal Heracross if I have to do that fight with Heracross. So I opt to go Absol on that one.
This is the Vinny
Here-
fight. This is the rank
Yeah,
app guy.
here's Vinny.
So this would be the
Up on
final
the-
fight of rank app.
Yeah, tough on the outside, nice on the inside. Notice that he has a man Baniri. Little clip on his head. I'm not lying. It's a man Baniri. It's just what it is.
I just hadn't thought of it being called that before.
yeah.
I see so many similarities between this game and Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle City that I can't unsee it. And this person's another one of those. Like this reminds me of like Kirke from Yu-Gi-Oh! I swear there was inspiration here.
Also, the person in chat who was asking, how are you rank F and going all the way to rank E and you only have like an hour and a half left. This is the plot point that allows us to do this.
Yeah, Vinny is giving us a special promotion match.
Yeah, it goes
I'm
straight
gonna
from
not
E
look at
to-
my splits because the last two zones were not particularly good, so it's okay.
Yeah, but we don't have to know that, T-Pat. Also, if you want to see T-Pat splits, go to twitch.tv/T-Pat_WX to see T-Pat splits.
Oops, I said no to Vinny.
Spy on the run
I'm ready.
GG, like
I'm
we were with
definitely
Head
ready.
Bob earlier.
I don't want to spoil the plot too much, by the way, but there's some odd parts of this game where the plot goes kind of sideways, and it's like, why did Pokemon take this angle? I looked at Vinny, and it kind of like mildly reminded me of some of those plot points, and I'm like, what is going on here?
The fact that there's a lone shark was the weirdest thing in this game.
It's like Team Rocket, but Team Rocket like went wildly off the rails. Wildly.
Vinny's type is weak to fighting.
Yeah.
Also, get out of there, Heracross. You're gonna die.
Out of the fire.
Oh, yeah, no, bugs and fire are a no-no.
Yeah. So the Mega Evolution at the end of this fight is one of the new Mega Evolutions. I believe it's the first one that we see in the game, which is very exciting. And it's also going to be our first case of using plus moves outside of the Rogue battle. Plus moves, you basically have to hit the plus button before you use the move. One of the kind of cool things is you can actually hit the plus button after you use the last move while you're still targeting the previous Pokemon.
Which
so
I did do
like
accurately.
Optimization.
I might be able to get it here as well.
It's actually kind of necessary because the game is a little bit weird and doesn't like you using plus moves one after another. So, but that was a very clean fight.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice being level 33 there. I got the Fusion, the Drampa, and everything.
Yeah, I'm used to having rank F run experience, and that's a lot cleaner than that goes.
Yeah. I did actually use plus moves on the Dedennes. Like, I went plus slash. Which just helps because the Dedennes are tankier than normal. Oh, rank PQ. We did it, gang. We got 17 ranks or 16 ranks at once. I can do math.
Kids are gonna think that after V comes F now. You realize this is gonna be a problem.
True. It is weird. My splits do go rank Y, rank X, rank W, rank V, rank F. Yeah, F's in chat.
Oh my goodness. That's
but
kind of way.
That is where rank F will end, is on the big rank up promotion. You'll notice that aside from the Lucario, which was kind of like a loaned Pokemon, we didn't have to Mega Evolve ourselves because, well, yeah, we have the Absol, but the Heracross was still just better at this stage. From here on out, it will be vital that we ourselves have a Mega Evolve Pokemon for those rogue battles. So that is the reason why I did all that Mega Shard farming. Before we go into the building, this is going to be a good time for a break here. So we can pause in 3, 2, 1. Pause. I misgauged how long the loading screen was there. But yeah, there we are. We're rank F. We got one rank to go. We're going to do more rogue battles, but this time by ourselves. And now that we have ranked up big time, that next battle zone, yeah, we're going to need a lot more points now because we're not in the baby ranks anymore. We're in the big boy ranks.
All right.
Yeah, floor is all yours, Sky.
All right, so real quick before our break, curious as to what's coming up on Hotfix or interested running on GDQ? Check out this week's schedule and submit your runs to be showcased. Welcome back to Random Number Generation. I'm joined here by T-Pat, and this is Pokemon ZA Legends. And we are going beyond rank F. We are going to rank E now to conclude our evening. So T-Pat, why don't you take us there?
Yes, I updated my profile picture since I usually don't get a chance to do that during the run. Isn't it amazing? I'm gonna as we get started here, I'm gonna put up a game for chat. So, hey chat, remember all those mega shards, the little crystals that were on the buildings that I was breaking? How many do you think I collected? Because I will be spending those mega shards. So put those guesses in chat right away here because it will be the very next thing that I do. And with that, we will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Is chat going by Price is Right rules, by the way, just to clarify? Okay, yeah, Price is Right rules.
Price is Right rules. So highest without going over.
I'm gonna go with 402 off of Vibes.
I'm gonna put mine
Ooh.
in chat. I'm waiting. I don't want to spoil anything.
I think. Well, I'll have Spider guess
6.
too.
I have no context for this. I've never done this before. I only run rank out.
Dynam, let's go. Let's go, Dynam.
I'm gonna go 366. It's at
pretty
least
solid.
7.
Dino, what the heck?
I will
That's what
say
etiquette always comes into my chat and says 7. And by the way, you get 10 on the very first crystal you break.
Yeah, I will say the astute viewer would know that you had 282 shards when you used your 6 medium candies on the
Ooh.
Heracross.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
viewers who were paying attention would have seen that in the menu and known that they cannot be a number lower than 282. There's I think kid. Yeah. Yeah, he's so
Oh,
smart.
my
He's so
goodness.
smart. He's so intelligent.
Also, to make sure. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, the reason we do need the Mega Shards, we do need minimum 240, because that is how many we need to purchase Heracross's Mega Stone. So we get that here. So this is actually a required thing for us. It's not just the small candies. All those small candies will be nice little bonuses. But let's see how many we got. And
So-
the answer is 350 on the dots.
Oh, okay.
I see a 360 in the chat.
Not bad.
But that's over. That's too many.
Yeah, that's too much.
I also said 366, so I was also over.
All right, I unironically think the closest one is a second guess, but it's Dynam guessing one more than I guessed at 284.
Got the
Very
level
nice.
37?
pretty solid. Yeah, the benefit of getting extra shards, as we mentioned earlier, the small candies, which were just used. So now that we are rank F, the game actually kind of feels like you get a very large power creep. So we've jumped up 16 ranks. It's going to feel like we jumped up several ranks here. So we saw how the battle zones were going. We just run up one shot everything. It's easy. Some of these trainers in these next battle zones are going to be higher level than us by a pretty big margin as well. So you definitely feel the rank up. So getting those small candies there is pretty important for that, to kind of bridge that gap.
Yeah, and it's also the obedience is another place that you can see this sort of jump. Starting at the beginning of the game, it's like 20, 25, 30. When we just did, so it's 5 per rank. Until we beat Rintaro, or when we beat Rintaro, Pokemon up to level 40 will obey. Now Pokemon up to level 60 will obey. Like there's a jump of 20 in the obedience when every other jump is only 5.
Yeah, and that goes back to 5 for every rank up from here on out. So
Yeah.
yeah, won't be mattering right now. Can matter.
Yes, it can.
In 90%. Shouts to Headtop's first run on the new route.
Yeah.
Hitting level 66 for Ivor. Good times.
He was level 66 on Josie too.
Oh my
Yeah, the
goodness.
whole
Has
thing.
Oh my
5 fights
goodness.
until the rank up.
Oh my goodness. That's like what, 10, 12 levels higher than we normally would be?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're normally 45, and yeah, it's like almost 20 levels higher than you would be.
All right, now for my favorite part of the game. We've been tasked to handle more rogue mega evolution Pokemon like the Absol, but now there's 3 at a time. Like, how will we know which one to fight first? I tell you what, gang, let's have a strategy meeting.
Yeah, these strategy meetings are, I think, casually playing the game, these were cute. Like the team sort of getting together, they got like a map of the city and they're like planning out their tasks and everything. In the speedrun, this is usually like 2 minutes of, let me read the notes and see what's happening next because I do not have to pay attention here.
Yeah. It's also really funny to me how like the strategy meeting always ends the same of, oh, I'll fight one, I'll fight one, I'll fight one. You fight all three. We need all three. Please carry us. Please carry us.
Put the team on your back. All right, Shen. You take the slow bro. We'll have Etiquette take the camera up, and Spider, you get the victory bell. But I'll help with all three of them. Okay?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay.
It's like how it goes. I'll actually take this moment to do a little self promotion. I've been wanting to kind of shout this out. I actually just made a YouTube video, like a video essay video on the ZA speedruns. I'm really proud of it. I think it really came out really well. And it is about like the evolution of like the speedrun routing and all the ideas that has culminated up to this point. What we know about not only Heracross, but a lot of the other Pokemon that we kind of like experimented with. We had mentioned catching a Kakuna to use a Beedrill. That was part of the route at one point. So if you're interested in learning more about how the speedrun has evolved, pun intended, would really recommend you checking that out on YouTube. Really, again, I'm just really proud of what I was able to put together. Man, you guys, you're all genius. I just want to say you're all geniuses in this call and everybody in our community, because let's face it, I would have never thought Forest's Curse would be something we would ever use in a speedrun, but lo and behold.
Yeah, that one's fun.
Yeah,
here we are.
Hilarious. You also get to use the other ones sometimes. I had one run that had to use it was 10 super effective ghost moves on one of my AOPs, and I just happened to have Pumpkin, so I was able to make everything ghost type for my super effective ghost move.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I don't have to. All right, so we're in this battle zone.
Yeah, so this battle zone actually has a lot of stuff that you need to do. In addition to like just doing the battle zone, there's like 3 rare candies you can pick up. There's a colorful screw that you can pick up. There are fly points that you can grab. They're not super relevant for rank E.
Oh boy, defeat trainers who are higher ranked than you.
Yeah, this is also when you start seeing defeat trainers that are higher ranked than you. The higher ranked trainers are typically on the rooftops.
Actually,
but it's not.
Actually, I'm gonna change my mind on this.
Yeah, that's not a bad call.
Yeah, I got spooked by the ghost type.
Yep, that's what I would have done.
First.
I would have just done Absol for that.
Well, of course you got spooked. They're ghosts.
Looks like no one.
I tagged the cafe, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you got it. You don't need it for this run.
You don't need it in this category, but that's good.
That's
like
Absol.
This is Absol's time to shine.
Absol's about to pop up.
Okay, I don't have to sneak up, so
yep, there's sneak up cards.
You.
The Ultra Ball Hair guy.
My moveset is a little out of order, so
that's annoying.
Okay, I did. Oh, okay. I need the knockout with Dark, so I'm just gonna wait till it reloads. That's kind of a bummer. I'll heal.
Yeah, so you've currently got 1 normal move hit.
Yeah, you're at 1.
Yeah, that kind of stunk.
It happens. Sometimes they have these awkward fights. The Gumi got too close and the slash missed. That was pretty cringe. That happened
good for and of course I get the knockout.
All right.
Not that big a deal. So T-Pat's gonna get a good card here and needs to select which of these cards is not a good
higher
card.
rank trainers. Yeah, screw that card.
Yeah, there we go. The old T-Pat would have had decision paralysis here.
Now new T-Pat knows that I need to do fights now.
Correct. Yeah. That's a pretty good card too. Plus moves on your opponent. That's a really quick one. Can choose to Mega Evolve. Can choose to just do 3 plus moves. That's a card that can be gotten rid of in 1 fight at any point. There's 1 plus move. That's also
3
dark
plus
KO.
moves, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
2 more dark moves, or 2 more plus moves, and a dark KO finish both. I think you need like 1 more.
Oh, I did hit through that.
Nice.
Yeah, that counts. Plus moves hit through protect.
All right, and then I think you're finishing all 3 of your cards here. Oh, if you knocked
no, I didn't get knockout with Dark.
It's
that
not
was
that
my
big a
bad.
deal.
I forgot about that. But that completes 2 of my cards.
Yeah, so that's a great
Freezer
start.
space.
8,000 points is pretty big. Got 2 more card space now. There's 2 cards
I'm
over this
gonna
way.
go-
That's gonna probably look at.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look.
No.
Of course, it's starting. It's
And it's back.
Sneak up psychic.
That is doable, but not the best.
Yeah, you can teach psychic moves to spinner rack. Again, a good reason why we capture it during the run.
I'll
It's not a
do
bad
it. So,
card.
I mean, I have to teach the Screech anyway.
you don't have it yet.
Oh, you don't have it yet. Yeah, I'll double
that's
check what level
unfortunate.
you get it.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer.
Is it 30?
30 I think is a different move, but it might be. I know it gets something
It
at
is
30.
30. It is 30.
Other
yeah.
Absol.
It is 30, okay. Yeah. Okay, so getting the dark KO here with finish. See if you can pull it off.
I'm gonna plus move because I think
Oh,
It didn't die, you got it.
I'll just quite simply get it here.
The backup there, like the funny one is you do have bite on Totodile as an option, but it wouldn't have saved barely any time.
Yeah.
But sometimes you could go Totodile there, get the backup plan. There should be
mean,
2 cards here as well.
Yeah, it's weird because usually you're still using Heracross, but Absol's looks like a nice backup. Plus, this is the battle zone, and you have to use all your resources to your advantage.
Alright, 2 cards. That's not bad.
That's only one. Oh.
Wow.
So that's
Wait,
just
this is a full
do 5 fights and you're done. So if you treat that as your win con, just finish. Just do 5
Yeah.
fights.
We're just gonna do that and not even think about it. Let's just make sure that we get the sneak up correctly.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's knockout opponents unaware 5 times for 20,000 points.
Yes, that's more than half of what's required for the entire battle's end. The other
okay,
thing.
so
to be
I need to get the
attention-
other candies here.
Yep,
I haven't
that's what
gotten the
I was
other
just
2
about to mention.
candies, so that is my immediate next objective.
Yeah. So the other thing is Heracross
gonna-
really wants.
Jeez,
Oh, that's
okay,
better. That's
whatever.
better. Take that and just spam rock blast.
Yeah.
Rock blast.
Find like a
and you're done.
Steelix or
Okay,
something.
I'm just gonna make sure I have it on my moveset. Okay.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna fly to the cafe. This is a wild zone.
Yeah.
So something,
This is
something really cool
wild.
about the landing hits type things is the multi-hit moves count toward
Don't
landing
bother
hits.
with that one.
So you can use a move like Rock Blast, hit 5 times, and that counts for all 5 of those hits. Unfortunately,
Oh, I actually.
Oh, that's going really well. Okay,
That's
hold on.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's
because I'm
6.
lower level, so I'm not KOing anything,
Yeah,
which
exactly.
is actually
That's really good.
good
Six
in
rock
this
blast.
case.
All right, well, this is gonna hit like twice, but
You get to like 8 here, so like one more fight and you're out probably.
That was still 3.
That was
yeah,
9,
definitely
so
head
11
up
more.
right now to get the candies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
So the other
Okay, I'm
thing
at
is
9.
he's really trying to hit level 45 here, so
So I actually don't even need to sneak up. I want to just engage in battle so I don't accidentally get that first one that does like 2.
exactly,
What-
yeah.
That doesn't do 50% more damage. Again, I'll just show off the colorful schools.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
we
any
gotta get a
fight here
canary
is
plushie,
done.
right? I mean, that's.
May as well.
Canary is the last battle. Also, I'm gonna get that for just muscle memory. I usually kind of hate fighting that trainer, but you know what?
Always glance at what they have. If it's something that survives 2 rock. Oh, yeah,
this-
perfect. This is great.
Hi, fight me.
Perfect.
Oh, I was caught off guard. Excuse.
Yeah, so this will easily be. Oh boy,
Goodbye,
Oh
Sligo.
my!
it's happening. Just drop,
Drop down.
Just drop
Drop
down.
down.
Yeah,
You're safe.
You're safe
I
to
was
drop down.
waiting for Rock Blast to actually
Watch your
gain
HP.
some some of its cooldown back.
Oh my god, it's trying to go
Don't
up
get too
another
far
room.
away. Don't get too far away.
Yeah, stay close enough. You have
Oh,
to
because
climb
the
ladder.
trainer is up there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, climb the ladder now.
Hey, the trainer can come
probably.
down. Just for the record.
Okay.
Had that
We'll see what
happen,
happens here. Oh,
Oh,
boy,
this
it's
is
a core
perfect.
payload. Alright, back
Hey,
up on
Heracross
top.
followed me. That usually
So
doesn't
the
happen.
rock moves are done, so now it's just about winning the fight and we're done.
Yeah.
That's a good battle then. Just a nice, casual, like,
You know
6
what?
fights.
We're mega evolving now because
That's fine.
I
respect
need
it.
the power because this is a clayable.
Yeah. You actually don't need the other rare candy. You have enough on you to get 45 as is, so you could just
Am
leave
I?
from here.
Am I 39 right now.
Yeah, you're 39 now. You might hit 40 off that core table. I was eyeing it a little bit. I wasn't sure.
I'm gonna grab the candy, use it, and
yeah,
it'll be a good
very
experience
fine
for
as
me
well.
to avoid that trainer. So, perfect.
Oh, you didn't pick up a candy at some point.
Oh,
It's good. It's
that's
good that you
weird.
did go get that one. That worked out.
Okay, now we're gonna make our move set good. It is it's Mega Horn, Lunge, Leer to start here.
Yep.
I'm just gonna check if Spinnerack did get it. Did. Perfect. We actually fly to the battle zone because the Slowbro is very close. All right, I'm gonna go from like 2 minutes behind to almost 2 minutes ahead.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, so
That
that's
was a
good
very,
battle zone.
very
That was
good
a great
battle
battle
zone.
zone.
I'm really happy that my last battle zone was probably my best. So, all right.
And
Now we're
now
on
it
our
is 3
own.
rogues.
We did the candying. In this case, I went to 46. 45 is where you get Mega Horn. And we're going to go into the Slowbro first, where we're gonna try to use as many multipliers as possible. Like the stat stages are only going 1. So we'll make ourselves plus attack. We'll make the Slowbro minus defense, and then we'll wail on it with our 2 super effective bug moves. So now we went from Battle Zone, had all the different moves that we could use, to now singular focus, beat the rogue.
Yeah. Also, plus moves get an even bigger multiplier for like when they're stabbed, they get an even additional multiplier. So I think these bug moves are getting an additional 1.2x boost. So the multipliers go pretty ridiculous on these fights. And you will see the damage once the Mega Evolution happens and the Mega Horn connects. It is a sight to see.
Keep in mind how much
Especially if
damage
you remember.
have done so far. Like,
Yeah.
if you're keeping track at home. Like, okay, yeah, our bug moves are doing a little bit.
All right,
too
I
much,
did
but-
Swords Dance there, so I can Mega Evolve, and now I'm hitting my very powerful
And
moves.
bang.
Jeez.
The Mega Horn.
I actually have to weigh. I guess I'll throw in a Leer here.
No.
No, it's fine. Oh wait, not a big deal.
Actually, it ended up perfect. I got the Leer off, and I waited through the lunge, and I'm done.
Yep, 4 hits.
Clap.
Mega Evolve.
That is worth a clap. Yeah, by the way, I did save 2 minutes on that battle zone.
Nice.
By the way, T-Pat, if you were curious, our eye in the sky seems to believe that you missed the Barbarical candy.
Oh, okay.
You went through.
Yeah,
I
the
went
tunnel,
that
but don't think
way.
you
I
actually
must have
grabbed it.
just forgot to hit my left shoulder.
Yeah, I knew you hadn't missed any up until the battle zone, so I knew it had to be one of the ones in the zone, but I didn't know which one.
Yeah, it had to have been that one. It makes perfect sense. I ran past it, just forgot about it. But I'm not like behind on experience or anything.
Yep. And we know so many candies, like it's not a problem. If you miss one, you can always just fly and grab one really quick.
Yeah, hopefully chat didn't blink because I started doing a ton of damage now.
Yeah, you just
I am
before
gonna-
the battle zone, you're level 33, and then after the battle zone, you're level 45, and you have the literal strongest move possible in the game. Well, not possible, but like the strongest move available in the game right now.
Dude, Mega Horn is wild.
Yeah,
How
off the highest
strong it is.
Mega
offensive
Evolution.
stat in the game.
Yeah. I hope our eye in the sky can tell us how much damage that Mega Horn was doing, because it's 120 base power on a base 185 Mega Evolution. It's also plus power. It's also stab. It also gets the additional plus power for being stab. And then it's a multiplier against a rogue for being plus power. And I was plus attack and it was minus defense. So those multipliers got to add up to a lot, right?
Yeah.
No, let me see.
We also didn't mention it, but
The numbers are
Heracross
being plugged.
Also comes with set stats. So this Heracross has a brave nature, which is plus attack. It has 31 IVs in attack. So it is like the highest
maximum.
attack you can possibly have like in the game. It's pretty cool that you just get that required given to you.
That's why everyone is most people's like casual file. I'll see it. Like everybody has boys. And they probably just based on a feel, it's like, wow, this is doing a lot of damage. Wow, this gets aerial ace. I even taught my casual file teaches it earthquake.
Yeah, you get an Earthquake from the Pokedex rewards. Yeah, Heracross gets a moveset. It's pretty sick. I really wish we got Bulldoze. I really wish that wasn't from Pokedex reward. It would have been really cool to have like a spread ground move.
All right, very important. I lead Spinnerack here. That's right.
Spinnerack
I'm going
finally
to use
gets its chance.
Spinnerack. So if you thought Heracross was good, now I'm going to use
You're gonna use a Spinnerack against a Camerupt? What are you doing? Do you know your
What am I
Hop? Someone get Hop on the phone.
That
Oh
needs
my,
to go
oh
back
my
to
goodness. Hop
Swish
would
for
have an
remedial.
aneurysm. No one talks about super effective damage in this game.
I almost forgot it was a thing.
Yeah,
took
can
it out.
somebody explain why I'm leading Spinnerack? Because this is important.
I got this. Screech.
Thanks.
Yeah, so-
it's in my YouTube video. I mention it.
Yes. Basically, Leer, we mentioned earlier, Leer has a time of effect of 12 seconds, and so you can use 2 Leers to make it 24 seconds. Screech has a time of effect of 30 seconds, and so if you can get 2 Screeches off, which there's the second Screech there.
Yeah.
This Camerupt now has minus defense for a full minute, and that should be plenty of time for us to get rid of it. So,
Guarding one of
very,
the
very good.
crystals here.
I remember this one.
This year, but
I remember this one giving me a really hard time, even casually. I can only imagine how difficult this was to workshop the speed run initially.
This set wasn't too complicated because our Heracross is pretty high level at this point. In particular, the Altaria and the Dragonite were probably the hardest to workshop just because Heracross had nothing to deal with them. Which
Sure,
is,
sure.
The Altaria is that like it flies, and remember, Mega Heracross cannot fly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So ultimately, you actually have to line yourself up with its tail. So like center point to tail is how you can hit the Altaria because its tail dangles down, and the Dragonite is combination, and hopefully I'll be able to actually show this off after the run. I had suggested that I wanted to show off what the Dragonite looks like with our full strats. So Screech is important through the rest of the Mega evolutions. I won't need it for the Victory Bell, but we use Screech frequently. We actually supplement that with one more multiplier, and it is Forest's Curse. We'll end up going out of our way to catch a Phantom, which is the only Pokemon, and Trevenant's evolution, that can learn a move called Forest's Curse, which is a move that just adds the grass type to the Pokemon, if it isn't already. So adding a grass type is very much a curse in its 5 weaknesses, and it does make our bug moves and our flying moves super effective if they were neutral before, or it just makes them more super effective if they were already. So like, funny enough, if you use Forest Curse on a Dragonite, it becomes 8 times weak to ice.
Yeah. Though awkwardly
So we
in
use
this
that.
game,
Yeah.
there's
So we
a-
use
there's
that
a
on
bonus
top of
multiplier.
Screech, and then use the Heracross, and it becomes much better.
Yeah, sadly on these Mega fights in particular, they don't actually go to 8x weakness. If your Pokemon has a 4x or an 8x weakness, it gets multiplied again by 0.63. So a 4x weakness goes down to about a 2.5x weakness. That's only for the
I
the
thought I
rogue
clicked
Mega.
Aerial Ace, my guy.
So it's a little bit unfortunate because we had a lot of fun ideas to do Forest Curse and like maybe get in like a Mega Frostlass was being talked about for a little bit, and like Mega Abomasnow was brought up.
Hey, can you hit? I don't know. My Heracross feels like I was having a little bit of some obedience issues there. I'm gonna Sword Stance here.
Yeah, it was good SD. But yeah, there was a lot of like really cool concepts being thrown around, to, like get an Ice type for Dragonite and Frostlass as well. But it kind of just didn't work out because they're not quite as powerful as they should be. You don't get much benefit going from a 2x weakness to a 4 or an 8x because the 4 and the 8x get reduced by so much.
I don't know if that was any good or not, but I did technically gold split that, so
Yeah, it
So it
looked
was
all
good.
fine to me.
Congrats.
You're doing the weirder
Alright.
fight where you have Brick Break, Sword Stance, and you're not screeching. So it will feel
Yeah.
a little bit slower because of that. It doesn't look like the fight was a problem at all.
I do have to give an extra shout out to Zypodic, who I questioned if just doing it that way or if screeching first was better. And Zypodic did a ton of testing on the actual timings and determined that screeching the victory bell ended up just being a little slower. So we do just kind of rock that moveset. It also helps that we don't change our moveset, so I skip that 4 to 5 second menu twice technically, which is also a consideration.
Yeah, it's really awkward.
I
because
got haze.
That happens, yeah. You would really prefer to do the rogues in a different order. If you could, you would love to do the victory bell before the camera. But
Nice flinch from bite. All my cooldowns just like stop.
One of the decisions we also have to make when considering things is the fly menus. Something kind of awkward in this game is a lot of the time you're flying. There's a way you can press a button. It's the right stick when you're in the fly menu. It'll put you over top of your next objective. So like if you press the right stick in your menu, it puts you right over top of the camera up. It's like, oh, fly right here to the camera up. Go do your objective. And because it's camera up first in that list, we really need to make our move set the one for camera up. So you want to have Brick Break and Mega Horn for that. So that's another of the considerations. So the combination of not having to reteach an extra time and flying faster to the camera up is why you have to bring the awkward move set into the victory bell. It's just kind of unfortunate the ordering there.
I did receive a pebble. I got
sure
the
that's not
Zydog
honest.
did give me a pebble. I think the ordinary pebble is a key item in some other games too. Like
There's intriguing stone in ORS. I do know that.
interesting.
Yeah. By the way,
Yeah,
T-Pat.
can I pet that dog?
By the way, T-Pat, we have the Eye in the Sky has presented us some numbers. If you would like to know them.
Ooh, I would like to hear that. I am a big fan of numbers.
So the Slowbro has about 1,300 HP. And
Okay.
your Mega Horn, on average, was doing over 400 damage. So you do about 30% with a single Mega Horn. Now,
Canary, this is dire. Anyways,
this is dire.
God, I love this is dire. That's like my
Well,
favorite.
what's really
Xbox.
dire is the higher candy route, where instead of being level 45, you're level 53. Your Mega Horn, on average, is doing 550 damage. You do almost half with a single Mega Horn.
Oh my goodness, literally almost half damage.
Yeah, I think you
for
go like
talking
Mega
that
Horn,
right now.
lunge, Mega Horn, and it dies. It's just a 3-shot.
I was curious about that, but yeah, you do end up seeing that a lot on these rogue mega battles. Is we're just so well equipped that those bars do big chunks, and
Yeah.
I'm really glad that a lot of people in chat kind of noticed like, whoa, that's a lot of damage, and because I did not have that experience casually where you're just war of attrition, just like chipping away, and where it's just like, yeah, we've got the power of math on our side.
I don't know about you, but I saw a lot of damage against me. So
Dude, my favorite one is in the new route. If you crit the Banette, you do like 85% with the first Mega Horn. It literally almost one-shots the Banette from full. If you crit.
yeah, the Banette has like no HP.
Yeah, no HP, no defense, and it's neutral Mega Horn. It's so strong.
Anyways, to comment on the this is dire situation from Naveen, we just got paired with our rank E opponent, and it is the Lumios's, possibly Kalos's most famous streamer, Canary. And Naveen is just a super fan, but he's like more of a lurker kind of super fan. He doesn't like to mingle with the normal crowd, so he wasn't sure who to support here. So we had to battle him.
Dude, the perfect
Give us some
viewer. Tier 3
information.
subbed, never talked in chat before.
I
Shout out
feel
to the lurkers.
I feel too seen by Nintendo here. When I say I, just mean like as a streamer, you know. I feel too seen in this whole chapter. you know.
And to really put a bow tie on it, I just wanted to say, like, this is the reason why the game is so long, is like we start getting introduced to each of the like more important characters, and their plot lines just get longer and longer and longer as we go deeper into the game. So this section is going to seem a bit slower, especially compared to the battle zones and compared to the rogue mega evolutions. But if you thought this was slow, the D rank is slower, the C rank is slower, the B rank is slower yet, and then the A rank is where the plot like twist happens, and you're like, okay.
Yeah, the most unfortunate split is definitely the Corbo split. It's like a 19-minute split from beating Corbo to watching 17 minutes of cutscenes and doing a 2-minute Altaria battle. It's pretty rough.
All right, because you have the post-battle cutscene. We have the celebration, the croissant curry cutscene. Then Corbo comes into the hotel, so you have the before you sleep, after you sleep cutscene. And then you have another strategy meeting on top of that, and yeah, the game kind of slows down.
And then all getting the outfit cutscene, and then rip skip into going to the hotel and watching the tournament get set up, and then the tournament gets canceled because you get called by Vinny, and then you have to go have a strategy meeting about the 3 megas that just got called in, and then you get to go to a party.
Yeah, it basically, like we were talking earlier about how like every rank was kind of do a rival battle, do the battle zone, do your promotion battle, and then a rival battle, promotion, or battle ticket and promotion. This one is more like do a rival battle sometimes, then do your 3 rogue battles, then do your challenge ticket, then do this whole side plot with characters you have not met before, then do your promotion battle, and then start it all over again. And it's like that basically until the end of the until the end of the ZA Royale part. Obviously the ending is a little bit difficult. No spoilers.
The actual end game, without spoiling it, is actually quite challenging and just as creative as like Forest's Curse. You'll see more moves you've never seen in speedrunning before if you watch the end
There was
game.
a comment in the Switch PSR Discord, I wish, without spoiling the game, like without spoiling that section, I wish I could read, because it was just so funny. Because it was like, why are people doing this?
You can spoil it. It's not that big a deal.
Well, it was basically like, why are we playing chicken and not actually battling?
Yeah.
You want to know who I miss? I wish Larry was here. He was my favorite.
I also wish Larry was here.
It would have been really funny if Larry just showed up and was like, I'm filming today.
He's on a business trip.
I love Larry. He's the best. Best character of all time. We need more Larrys.
Larry's just like me for real, got gray hairs on the side of his head.
I saw him and I'm like, that's off in a Pokemon game. Do I have to do this? I guess so. I'm so tired.
Anyways, just more fetch questing here. Sky, if you have any announcements, now's a great time.
Sure. I just want to remind folks again, speaking of the Pokemon community here, that Awesome Games Done Quick 2026 will be live in Pittsburgh, PA from January 4th through the 10th. Registration's open, so be sure to register if you want to experience the event in person. Visit gdq.gg for more info. And again, just congratulations to all of our, especially because we're talking about a Pokemon speedrunners that were accepted. And also, we also have our ZA Legends backup runner in the call here. We have Spider here. So again, congratulations, Spider.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Zapodic being able to show it off.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, our own T-Pat here as host as well. So be sure you keep an ear out for T-Pat, who's going to be reading donations at AGDQ 26. And again, congratulations.
I thank you. I will do my best. And if anyone wants to throw me any weather questions in those donations, I might try to sneak one of them in there for my sake. I mean, it would definitely make me feel more comfortable, because obviously we're just trying to be ourselves and we're trying to have fun and trying to do a lot of good for, the world out there. So, I mean, if anybody's got any weather questions now, I would
T-Pat,
probably
is it gonna snow again? because I think we've been in Pittsburgh for 14 days of GDQ, and I think it has snowed for 13 of those days.
Yeah.
I swear, yeah.
Let me just say, it is a La Nina winter again, so it is likely that weather pattern leads to a colder, wetter, and snowier than average winter in general for the Great Lakes region, as well as the Pacific Northwest where I am. So, yeah, I would gear up for snow. It is, Pennsylvania in winter. La Nina, by the way, is where the equatorial Pacific waters are colder than average, and that has a cascading effect on how the jet stream plays out across North America, primarily through the winter months. So you often see big dips in the jet stream when we're in that La Nina pattern, and that picks up it's like Great Lakes moisture. I know some of my Midwest friends have already gotten like a foot of lake effect snow already. From some of that cold air coming in from Canada. Picks up the moisture off of the Great Lakes and says, snow, downwind. So already a big start for them. There, we beat the Superfan. Listen, no one can out-weather Superfan me.
That has to be a Princess Bride reference. That has to be a Princess Bride reference. Inconceivable. No, I don't want there to be any more snow. I mean, there's a reason why we drive up now, because I don't want any weather delays in travel. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Actually, I was looking at the Thanksgiving forecast, and it might snow in Spokane on Thanksgiving. It's like, man, we haven't had a white Christmas in a number of years, so if we had a white Thanksgiving, that would just be rude at that point. But we are technically past the date of our average for snowfall, so it's gonna happen eventually here. That's what I've been telling a lot of my co-workers and producers who are from like Oklahoma, Texas, and Arizona, and I swear there's like a phobia for snow, and I think they got it. I'm gonna get a plushie here for no reason.
I mean, you gotta.
One.
I think
I did pick up those screws, so.
As long as I don't see a hurricane up in the mountains where I am anymore, I'm okay with that. Like, I can handle most other things now. But, yeah, as for... Oh my goodness! Is that the Comfy Friends Umbreon one?
I don't know. Actually, Josh, 4th Gen Gamer, gave me that Umbreon. All of a sudden, he just mails it to me.
Aww. That's so cute. I also, you know what that reminds me of? Now, not all the time, but I remember, we were talking about Ivysaur earlier, which, yes, I'm sorry, I'm mistaken that for a Bulbasaur on the Avatar. Sometimes, not all the time, we've seen it multiple times that Ivysaur has been a prize at GDQ. We've seen that like big Ivysaur, remember?
Yeah,
like the one
that
the one that sits in the back of prizes. Yeah, so everyone keep your eyes peeled. You never know what kind of prizes you're gonna see.
Last time that one was
GDQ.
available, I had 3 people DM me, be like, I hope you win the Ivysaur.
But
also,
yeah.
brand new Mega coming up on screen. Excadrill gets a Mega, and it looks great.
Uh-huh. I'm sad we don't get to see it like drill with like the giant drill bits.
Yeah,
Never
where it
gets to
like
use any moves.
turns into the whole drill.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, we are on the final fight of the run.
That's right. So it turns out Tarragon, the owner of the scaffolding construction company, is the granddad of super famous streamer Canary, and he actually gets to use this hollow chip to create a he gets the avatar as his granddaughter for meet and greets. It's kind of a funny reveal. But yeah, just one more fight here against the super omega famous streamer Canary. Can't think of anybody in this call that is that famous. I don't know. I think we could all do that. I think we could all be Canary famous. Am I level 48? I forgot to check.
You're
I can see
46
on the
or
page.
47.
Yeah, you're still 46, I think.
I would say,
Andy.
yeah, I'd say people know who I am. People know who most of us are, but I wouldn't say I'm like Canary famous. And, I mean, Shen, your face is stapled to a Bulbasaur emote on GDQ. That's pretty famous.
Yeah.
It doesn't get much more famous than that.
I love that emote. That emote's so good. You get supported GDQ and you get a Shen face on a Bulbasaur. I mean, what's better than that?
You know, I'm glad I'm not doing the level 48 fight. I get to show off Mega Heracross one more time. Why not?
Oh, I don't know if you saw this. What is the current preferred method for... I cannot read that word. I'm so sorry.
Initiating boundary conditions for
Yes,
longer than
thank
an
you.
hour in advance in weather forecasting. Oh my god. That is probably like some college level stuff that I'd have to re-look up. Because I assume they mean like the boundary layer, which would be any Californians would know like the marine layer is a boundary layer, like this pressure difference between like the lower atmosphere, upper atmosphere. Yeah, I'm not sure off the top of my head. I'd have to kind of redo some research on that. Because the boundary layer, it does matter, but usually I just kind of let the computer models handle where that level exists, especially for like fog in my area. Kind of helps determine the thickness of the fog. Forecasting what it's going to do an hour in advance is actually an incredibly difficult thing. Because what the fog is going to do an hour in advance is something that's just like, listen, I'm going to look at the cameras and I'll know when you know. Time will be coming up when I fade out after the rank E promotion.
You
right.
guys put on the crash out. Unlucky.
E. I usually split on the fade, but that is time.
GG.
And Canary yells at us for no reason.
What?
Hey, we didn't say any profanities, and we went over this before we went on today.
That's
we
right.
would not pull a canary and say any profanities on the GDQ channel. We keep it G here.
That's right. We keep it very family friendly here.
But yeah, that's rank E, which again probably gives a really good taste of the ZA speedrun. We're obviously going one past F. We did a lot of the things that we would normally do in the any percent route, like getting the mega shards, getting our mega zones, doing one of the more intense battle zones when we get that big rank up in difficulty. And this just progresses for the next 4 hours. That's right. Going from rank E to the end of the game would take another 4 hours. Obviously, you can follow any of us in this call. We have all done runs recently, and we have a huge community that has been absolutely incredible in developing the speedrun so fast. And I'm sure others could speak to the speed of development of this run. Like, it is wild to think that version 9 is in works right now, and it's only been a month since the game came out. So I literally have a list in front of me of people I want to shout out because everybody's super deserving of hearing their name on stream in the PSR community. Of course, my virtual couch commentators, Etiquette, Shen, Spider, thank you very much for being here and obviously supporting me and supporting our community. And everybody else is Ipodic, who is going to do the rank F run at GDQ. There's also Headbob, Chrysosaurus, Halkery, Huma's DS, Truly, Dynam, our eyes in the sky, Karma, J-Tattles, New Amber, Mockwing, and Kinemura from the Japanese community. And you know what? Etchy for the trading card aspect of this game, apparently. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being so supportive of not only me, but of this community, because it has been awesome to see everybody hashing away at this and sharing ideas and supporting each other. It is, I wouldn't trade this for the world, right?
All right, T-Pat, also really quick while it's on my mind, you said you had an extra thing to show off?
Yes. So how about we take it one further? How about we skip ahead to the Dragonites? Because we kind of alluded to that the Dragonite is the one of, if not the most difficult of the rogues before post-game Shen. Not including Zygarde.
Some of us run games in the post-game. Can't crazy go into there.
The estimate for this will be 4 minutes, and that's pretty generous.
Okay.
That's if things go wrong. If it goes well, it should be about 1.5 minutes.
Okay.
The reason I want to show off Dragonite is that this takes this evolution of ideas, which again I mentioned kind of in the my YouTube video that I put out. It takes all of the ideas that we've put out there and it combines them all. So not only are we going to Screech and Swords Dance and Mega Evolve, we're also going to use Forest's Curse. So I'm actually going to lead the Phantump on this fight, then go into my Screecher, then go into the Heracross, and that's how we're going to most efficiently and fastest beat the Dragonite. So if you struggled with it, don't worry, all of us have been there, and this is definitely the culmination of ideas when it comes to this particular rogue battle. So it would be my honor to show this off. I will focus up and have you all commentate. And we will start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, we'll say it is funny. We're a lot higher level now in the current route, the version 9 that we briefly talked about. So this fight's actually gotten a lot easier because you have an additional, I think, 6 levels or something. But yeah, this fight's really interesting. A lot of the run here is about dodging Hurricane, which is the big move. If you let the Dragonite survive for too long, it gets off Hurricane, and if that happens, it gets real scary. But you still want to DPS.
His Hyper Beam attack is unavoidable.
Yeah, if that happens, you're just losing 30 seconds to a minute. It's really unfortunate if it gets to that point. But yeah, gonna go Forest Curse here. That's pretty standard.
Yeah, so
I got it.
Adds
barely
the grass
got that
type,
in time, yeah.
Adds the grass type to Dragonite. So now our Mega Horns are going to be neutral instead of being resisted. And we bring in the Totodile to get a Screech. Or 2 Screeches and a Leer, which
I actually love weaving in the second Leer for safety because it's just right there.
Yes, that's going to give us 84 seconds worth of defense down, which believe it or not may not be enough time. It depends on how everything goes here.
Hopefully Heracross did not take that breaking swipe.
That was outrage.
It went towards me, but okay.
Yeah, it was outrage. That wasn't breaking swipe. I don't think Dragonite has breaking swipe. I think it's only the Emperor's. Good start.
I should have went closer to the Heracross so I could get that Rock Blast positioning.
Now the Dragonite's half HP. It goes for the invincible cry there. Swords Dance did run out.
I need to weave in my Swords Dance.
Yeah,
it was kind of a little off. So I'm gonna Rock Blast and then run away, because then this Hurricane is gonna always target me and never the Heracross.
And then one more hit here should do it.
Yep.
Stunned as well. Beautiful. That's perfect.
Oh no! What?
Never mind.
All right, so
that is so lame.
Just too slow on the Rock Blast. Yeah, that Aerial Ace missing was pretty tragic because that's the damage you needed to get past it.
By the way, I have recalled Heracross to preserve Mega Gauge here while it's being difficult.
It does get rid of the Swords Dance, but that's not going to matter.
Go get him.
It's just going to go down in one hit now.
GG.
GG.
Bye, cute Dragonite.
Yeah, if I would have been more accurate and waited to Swords Dance during the Rage animation and held that Aerial Ace, I would have gotten away without it jumping away. But yeah, the Hurricane is interesting because it was actually something Hal told me. It was give your Heracross something to do so he doesn't follow you, because if he's following me, then the Hurricane attack's going to get him. So if you give the Heracross something to do, he'll just stay there and attack the Dragonite, and I'll lure away the Hurricane attack. So that way I can keep going without taking 4x effective damage.
Yeah, and the plushie that we buy that Teapot bought basically right before the Canary fight during the Rank E showcase was actually the player health one, one that people probably would not expect us to get because it seems kind of antithetical to speedrunning, but it allows you to basically stand in there and tank these. Yeah, it basically allows you to stand in there and tank some of those attacks as the player character, which gives your Pokemon sort of free reign.
Yeah, I can still yell out commands, take a breaking swipe to the chest, and shake it off. But yeah, so that was Legends EA. Came out just a month ago. Incredible job again by our whole community to really develop and advance this speedrun so fast. To my frustration at times, but it has been super fun. And you know what? The objective this next week is to learn the new strats because they are in development already. Please check out AGDQ. Rank F is going to be run there. Also, again, our other community members, TTS for Life, is doing Heart Gold Soul Silver, which is going to be amazing. And of course, 8F's got a amazing finale for us coming our way. I've been T-Pat. You can follow me on Twitch. You can follow these fine boys on Twitch too, since this was definitely speedrunning with the boys today. So yeah, that's it for me. Thank you for having me. And yeah, if anybody else wants to have any words before we go to the next show.
Yeah, just thanks for having us. And if you're interested in running this game, join the Switch PSR Discord.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank everyone here one more time. Etiquette, Shenanigans, Spider C, and of course, T-Pad here. So thank you to everyone here. And stay tuned for Game Masters coming up after the break. Thank you.